All right, everybody, welcome back to another session. We left off last time. The party had arrived in Solaris. You had picked out a inn where you met the owners, Aya Wavewalker, a sea elf, and Gorn Fumblefoot, a half-orc, who seemed dedicated toward giving you the best time he could at the Merchant's Fortune. After having some runabouts with the service there and interactions with the patrons, you set out, were prepared to set out early the next day, where a wagon was arranged for you to leave. You proceeded out of the city, and just a little ways down the road were stopped by a patrol being headed by a King Shadow member who, upon gazing through Cranthor's mind, was able to discern that you had a child that he was looking for, and then instead of detaining you, said that due to with the hurry he was in, he would allow you to pass, but that this might have some ramifications further down the road. After that conversation, your party took a side passage that would guide you through more of the center of the Dread Bog, and then you would shoot north from there to reach your final destination. It was also discussed that on the way, you would be delivering an item to a ancient black dragon that resides in the middle of that swamp. It goes by the name Sasahanahar.
Do you just write Sasahanahar every time the name comes up?
I'm trying to commit it to memory.
But we will start with the character and then the character recaps. So, Cranthor.
Well, let's see. Definitely remember getting my brain picked by that guy. That was unpleasant. Still not sure if I did the right thing with the whole taking the mall in exchange for helping Megorium thing. Not sure if that was the right call, but we shall see.
You want to elaborate a little more on that for any listener who...
Yes. Cranthor accepted a new mall. Very, very nice magical mall. In exchange for doing an honor duel to hopefully get a Megorium's into the Dread Bog.
With a member of your tribe, no less.
Yes.
Anything else for Cranthor?
No.
All right. For this session, Rick, we'll skip you because there's no
You guys
background.
want to know what my new character was doing?
it might spoil the kind of surprise of when they're met later on.
Yeah, sure.
But then for Edda.
Edda feels pretty good about what they did. Like, they got the boy in question to a safer place. I think his family's safe, too. A little bit worried about what her mom's gonna think after we asked about said family, and she's gonna figure out one way or another that they're not what they're supposed to be, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And Sparks left. That fucking sucked. And we need to have words with Cassian. The end.
Cass.
Question, are we doing this in character voice or not?
That's kind of for you guys to decide what's best.
We'll
Because
take
I'm
the
doing
ball
it as a
and run.
narrator kind of third person type thing. It probably would be best in character.
In character?
Yeah.
I'm kind of imagining like you're putting a journal entry in at the end of your day.
Yeah,
You're doing
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
This is your.
Automatic publishing material.
To be honest, that's what Ari was going to do. When he bought that
Aw.
journal, he was going to write it all out, so if he ever
his
died...
adventures?
Yeah, so if he ever died, there would be a record. You never met Ari. Well, you met Ari.
I met Ari.
So, anyway,
Jabby.
yes.
Beautiful, innocent.
So, if we're doing this in character voice, let's see, we picked up where had a nice night with Ada, and in the morning, talk to her about which nice night, not meaning
I was gonna
anything
say,
happened.
why'd you make it sound
Not-
easy?
Hello, have you met me? Anyway, got the bird back with a message, which I don't think you ever actually asked me what the fuck happened there. But that's a whole other thing. Did that. Of course, woke up, delivered the boy. He tried to convince us to have some fun with Megorium, which definitely wasn't something I was down for, because really would not like to fuck over Megorium in any way, shape, or form. Dropped off the kid, had some words with Sparks, which we decided we were tired, went to an inn. I had a good night there, by the way. Very good night. Then got a coach to go towards the Dreadbog, and on the way there, of course, got stopped by the King's Shadow Fox. Don't want anything to do with that, so hopefully we'll never see him again. And then told the group pretty much about what deal I had going on with Megorium, which was to deliver an item to the Black Dragon in the bog. And Sparks and I had a disagreement, and Sparks left.
All right. So, starting off, your carriage rides down the road at a fairly brisk pace. As you continue, the kind of jostles of the cart grow more prevalent. As you approach the swamp, the road becomes less even, less well kept. After some time, the kind of masonry of laid stone that has comprised the road becomes at least partially covered with mud, and more so continues this trend as you go down. A few hours later, as evening approaches, you see the ground begin to lose the solid and consistent nature of the forest, with large roots and shrubbery, the occasional animal darting in and out of it, lining the way, and brackish pools begin to appear. As you enter this kind of wilted tree line, you know you have just come into the western border of the Dreadbog. A slight ways ahead of you, you see some humanoid figures. What appears to be a small figure on top of a large lizard-like being, and some other smallish figures kind of around that, are facing one figure with their back to you, that as you go closer seems to have somewhat unkempt hair, and well, I'll let you finish the physical description.
How close are they? You're looking at me from the back?
Yep.
Yes, from the back you would just see my character. He's a human, like 6 feet tall. I would have my shield on my back. Am I getting assaulted?
You're not being attacked. You are discussing with some kobolds who are demanding tribute for their dragon matron,
Okay.
who insist that this swamp, as much as you believe it is free land, is very much her territory, and she has right to claim on whatever passes through it.
Okay. Yeah, so if he's just sitting there talking to you, has like shaggy, sandy, curly blonde hair, very tan. On his back is a shield with it's pretty simple, it looks like a half sunrise. There's just like one line, and then straight lines coming off of it. And wearing leather pants, boots. Other than that, you probably won't be able to see too much of him from behind.
So, as you are coming up, you can hear the conversation. A kobold emissary who has spoken to you, she has what looks to be kind of half plate, but kobold sized.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
And she is small. Her lizard is size category large, technically. And she kind of, on its body winds around. She's a little ways back from the head with what appears to be a lance that is incredibly narrow and lightweight for her, but it has about as much reach as a normal person's lance would. Just
Sure.
a little smaller. And she's already identified herself to you as Mesrafin.
Mesrafin?
Mesrafin.
Well, listen, I've got like 5 gold on me.
Surely you can spare something more for our matron mother.
Kind of looks down at himself, and I don't have anything.
She will kind of appraise the various items on you. And what of any jewelry or piercings?
Is there anything I can do for your dragon?
A favor.
Do you have any sick or people like that or anything? I'm a very good healer.
Susanahar prefers that we allow the dead or the weak to fall into the swamp.
Boy, that's rough. That
It-
is rough.
It is what keeps our brood strong.
No doubt. Your breed looks very strong.
Perhaps we can arrange something. There are others of your kind who have been quite a hindrance. If you can see to it that one of them is brought
Are
to
you
us.
guys like another human? Do you mean that by my kind? What do you mean your kind?
A human would suffice.
Any human?
Particularly one that dabbles in dealing with dead things.
Do you want to get rid of dead things?
If they're not ours.
What if I help you get rid of the dead things?
Also acceptable.
That I might be able to do.
If you can bring a complete body of one of these dead wakers, or
Is
perhaps
that a phrase I would know? Is that a common...
you can give me an intelligence check.
No.
You've never heard what this is.
Okay.
Or one of their creations. It would be fitting tribute,
And these things are already dead, right?
in a manner of speaking.
But it's not like a human sacrifice situation.
Which one?
The if I bring you a dead waker, is that what you called it?
They will die eventually.
But it's already like dead now.
No, they're very much alive.
And you're going to kill this thing.
Well, someone will.
Where would I find one of these?
Not so far south of here, you might run into a few.
Oh boy. Are you sure there's nothing else I can do for you?
Can you find more gold?
I
At this
mean,
point, your wagon is like it's caught up.
I imagine Cass is probably keeping an eye out. Can I take a look to see if I can tell what all is going on there?
Yeah, you've been able to hear this conversation.
Oh, I've been able to hear. Okay.
Yeah. As the wagon kind of draws even, some of the kobolds get in front of it and it stops. Perhaps your new friends here would be willing to cover the fare.
Cass is gonna hop out.
Coranthor would as well if you did.
Yep.
Yeah, Etta will too.
Start to approach him. Heard talk of a dragon.
Yes.
We have something to deliver to the dragon, actually.
Oh, a delivery for the mother.
That's convenient for me.
Who are you?
Your guys' new best friend.
You know each other?
We do not. We most certainly do not.
I said new best friend. I just met these guys, but
Oh. Well, if you're here to make a delivery, what is the nature of it?
Cass kind of leans in a little bit. It's a bit sensitive, and I believe that the dragon would be very interested in it.
I am a commander of the Blight Queen's armies. Surely you can share with me something intended for my lady?
Then tell me, have you heard of a man named Megorium?
Does not ring a bell.
Very powerful magic user who gave me an item that would be of interest to your lady.
May I see it?
Can I insight check to see if this person is actually a commander? I know they're
Grantor
in,
would be
like,
interested in that as well.
I know they're in plate and all that, but only a 5, so.
Natural 1.
They seem to have an air of authority. They're also the only one on a mount. So that tends to designate someone as being more
Right.
important.
how many others are standing around us?
There are a total of 8 other kobolds.
Okay.
No lizard folk or anything like that.
No.
And keeping it kind of quiet from there, do Fred, if I'll roll stealth if you'd like me to.
Go ahead.
That's a 19 on the die plus like 8.
Probably going to beat the passive. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's
plus 8,
decent.
so 27.
Okay. Yeah.
It is an item that has qualities of necromancy that the Ebon Cabal would like to get their hands on, so I imagine it's of interest to your lady.
Go ahead and roll with advantage on your persuasion check.
Not great, only an 11.
If you could just let me examine it to be sure that it is safe, I would be more than happy to allow you passage.
Cass will take it out, and it grows, actually, doesn't it?
Yes,
To
it
the
does.
size of a skull.
Yep.
Which I think that's the first time you guys have seen it, too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so it's this jet black skull. It's a gem emblazoned, the crest of it. It appears to be like almost petrified in appearance, and she kind of doesn't take it out of your hand, but looks it over,
yeah, Cass is keeping a pretty good grip on it.
gives it like a tap, and recoils a little. Well, it certainly appears, Mr. Cole, not necessarily a weapon.
Can I roll to see if I know what it is?
Yeah, me too.
Arcana checks are allowed.
This is not going to go well.
Yeah, my intellect's a negative modifier on this character. I got an 8.
Ooh.
18?
You detect that there's a very strong necromancy presence to it.
Them familiar vibes.
You also are able to gauge that the enchantments on it are kind of keeping its power hidden somewhat. There's definitely a quality of enchantment to it that is repressing the magical auras of this thing. From
Don't
what
drop it.
it would really be.
Oops, no, I'm just kidding.
I see. Well, if you're going to go through the swamp,
That's what I would like to do.
you're not with them.
No, but I'd still like to go through the swamp.
10 gold.
Oh, God. Listen, new friends. Can you spot me a fiber?
What happens if he ain't got the fiber?
You can't go through the swamp. Well, not without a chance of something happening along the way.
I need 3 good points right now. I need you to present yourself properly and give me 3 good reasons.
Well, you guys are not very kind. A stranger.
We've
to
had
me.
a real rough time with new people, so
You take it out on me.
I'm just trying to keep it from happening again. Go on, 3.
You look
Elevator
very
pitch, let's go.
reasonable, Mr. Turtle. My name is Xavier.
You ain't talking to me.
Friend.
It's nice to meet you, my friend. Your other friend here, she is wound up tight.
We
It's
have
been an
had
interesting
a bad
day, which he's going to put it back, too.
Let's do that.
She reaches into a satchel and then gives you a token similar to an insignia across her armor. Put this at the top of your wagon.
Swag.
Thank you.
Tell you what,
Isn't 3 good points?
right now in front of these guys,
Yeah.
what if we do the fiver?
No,
and
3
we
good
talk
points.
in private?
I do believe he mentioned healing, and we maybe.
I don't care.
Needed that.
Finnegan was a healer too, and he left. I take 5 gold out of my bag. 3 points.
That's a lot and awkward in front of these guys, and I point
Yeah,
over
well,
to the kobolds.
I don't think they give a shit, so.
Alright, do you have a moment? Or are you in a hurry, I should ask?
I'm sorry, do you want us to turn around?
No, I mean, I didn't know if you want to stay
What
there
are
and
these 3
listen.
points you're going to show exactly that are so sensitive?
What if my 3 points are so good you don't even make me pay?
Then
Sounds
wouldn't
like
you want us to hear it?
Yeah, if you guys are going to stick around.
I'm invested at this point. You might as well say something.
We're all going to be great friends. First of all, point number 1. Everybody meets me for a reason, so it's your guys' lucky day.
Keep going,
Oh,
man.
look, the
Alright.
God's gift to men.
Keep going.
Number 2, great cook.
That's a slightly better point. Keep going.
How is your fish?
The most important point. But a secondary point, you will still need a 3rd.
I am pretty good with magic.
What kind
Alright.
of magic?
What kind of magic? Lots of different kinds.
Like
Basic stuff, you're healing. Some nature.
healing?
Cranthor still needs to know how good your fish is.
That's true.
Pretty good.
I
Insight.
will be the judge of that.
No, Kobold's going to join in on that.
Everyone wants to know how good your cooking skills is.
And she's just like up on her shoulder.
It's a 9.
You're like specifically how good his fish is.
Yeah, no, it was specifically for the
It's a
fish.
14.
I'm so tired of Cranthor being disappointed. By people.
It's a 13 for
I think
Cranthor.
it's nothing great, but it's like when you cook a fish over a fire while you're camping, that level of He does look very tan and like he just walks around all the time, kind of leathery skin. His leather armor's more faded than his skin from sun bleach.
I feel like you look like a guy Etta would be friends with.
A very chill bro looking guy. So yeah, that's my 3 points.
What do you think?
Cranthor pulls out 5 gold.
Oh, then Etta puts hers back.
I mean, if you guys want to pay for all of it, that would leave me a 5 for myself. For
Your
snacks
caravan
later.
doesn't have to pay. Whoever's covering the last 5 of his tab, I don't care how you arrange that. But if he's coming through here, it's 10 gold.
I would appreciate this greatly. Oh, thank you so much. I'll hand it immediately over.
Does Cranthor have 5 gold to give, actually? Oh,
Christopher's got like 2,000 gold on him if you count party.
Well, I wouldn't give party loot.
no,
I've
but
got,
still,
like-
just Cranthor has access
Yeah.
to a shitload of gold
Yeah.
right now.
he does.
Kind of clinks it around in her claws a little bit and then
Right.
deposits it in the bag.
Spend it wisely.
And most of that is for the matron.
Mm.
But your contribution is appreciated. And she'll kind of ride up next to you, and she like sticks her hand in like one of her bags. She pulls it out and she like palms your forehead.
Is there anything on the hand?
There is it looks like some kind of brackish red and brown
That's
color.
wonderful.
And don't wash this off while you're in the swamp.
Can I ask why? Does this have a smell or anything?
It shows that you paid the fine.
Do these guys get a handprint on the face?
She points at the
yeah, I was gonna say,
medallion
Kid.
on their wagon.
Yeah. Well, Cass still has it in his hand, but yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
okay.
All right. You know, I washed my face 3 days ago, so I'm not due for another 5.
Good.
Mm.
It's a lot of washing.
It is. It is. Need those natural oils, people. That's how you get the hair like this.
I'm not gonna think about it.
all right.
I'm
Well,
not gonna think about it.
what's that?
You are? Do you need any help with directions?
Yes, directions to your matron so that I can pass this on.
I can assist. You want to continue down the path until it begins to curve away. The road will fail a few miles from here. Continue through a shallow part of the bog, and then she goes a ways into describing the exact path you need to take to have reliable ground for your wagon. When you reach Leia's entrance, there's going to be a small village of my people there. If they see the ornament, they will allow you in, but to request an audience with Our Lady, that will require her wishing to see you at that time. If you want to make it worth her while, I recommend finding some of these, what you'll kind of call necromancers, and offering them as a sacrifice. They have caused us much grief. She would be very pleased to see some put in their place.
Dead or alive?
We would prefer to have them alive, but dead would still be a gesture of good faith.
Ain't like they won't be alive long after we take them there.
Right, I'm just thinking it's kind of inconvenient to carry around someone who's alive.
I'm thinking we're not in the business of bounty hunting, and I think your little token there's going to be plenty.
Is there anything besides human sacrificing your lady wipes? Any type of flowers, maybe some candy?
I got a cool cup!
Is it gilded?
It did have inlaid in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit. It's very well made.
I could attempt to tell you if it would catch her attention.
Alright. And this is the last, only if we ain't got no other choice. I already gave up one. I take it out.
She
My super cool cracking cup.
this she kind of grabs out for it and looks inside, moves the stopper. It is nice, but I don't know that it would be an equivalent. Might be sufficient. I'm sure she would not be offended if you offered it.
Well, that's good. Etta looks like she's seriously considering bounty hunting instead.
So, when we enter a village, we can show them this and it'll be fine?
Yes, you might even be able to do some trade there.
Fantastic.
Sounds great.
Also, you were looking for something here.
I am. I don't know if they'll be able to help, though.
They might be able to tell you
I think this qualifies, ain't it, Cranthor? Would you call this where the wood falters?
Would I think that is about the...
Granted, there's only about 100 miles of circumference it could be, so...
It seems to be the general area, yes.
Alright. You wouldn't happen to have any elves that frequent the area, would you?
We see elves from time to time. They are long-time residents of this area.
any of that wear this symbol? And they'll pull out the banner symbol that he's got.
What is it with you and flashing things?
Yes. Not that I know personally, but I've seen them.
Okay, so they're around somewhere.
They,
Cass will put it back.
We consider them allies of ours.
Guess I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find us long before we find them, so.
Sure, but I figured if we'd keep an eye out, and maybe they had directions for where they usually go.
Yeah.
Wait. Is one of you an Eta?
Etta, you got real close though.
I only saw it in writing.
It's fine. There's vowels. It's alright.
There's something for you.
Great.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
No.
So, and everyone else hears this series of clicks and guttural noises. you hear fetch the package, and 3 of the kobolds go wandering off behind like a big tree that's looks pretty dead, and one of them goes inside of it for a bit,
Aww.
in this like little hole. It comes like his head like pops out with like a package in his hands. The other 2 grab it, and they come scampering over, and you were given this kind of like muddy bundle.
Oh, thank you. Is it customary to tip here?
You're not opposed.
Okay. I'll take 2 gold, because this is a lot more convenient than I thought it was going to be.
Which one do you give it to?
The little one.
It.
The
So
one that handed it to me.
It didn't seem to like understand what you were saying, but after you pull out 2 gold and just hand it to it, just like its eyes kind of light up and just like clicks them together a bit,
God, he's so cute.
and it kind of shoves it into a like little pouch tied to its waist, and it goes back to its formation.
Neat.
So, if that's all, you can continue on your way. We'll be here.
Thank you.
Kindly.
Cass will put the token on their wagon.
May you find the Blight Queen's favor.
And you as well.
I'm still alive. It seems I have.
What color are the kobolds? Are they black like her?
Not all of them. Some of them are more a ruddy brown color, but
Okay.
she and a couple of other ones are like pure black.
Okay.
Oh, little black boot. What was your name again?
I am Mesrafin.
Mesrafin. Thanks for your help. I think.
We are an honest tribe. You do your part, you'll get through just fine.
Sounds agreeable.
Watch out for the alligators and dead things.
Will do.
Yay, dead things.
I love alligators.
You are a madman.
They're a little ornery, but
Actually,
not a bad conversation in a
Ornery.
pinch.
a lot of them have leather armor that is made out of like alligator.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I can talk to animals.
That's helpful.
Do you talk to birds?
I'm like,
Shut up, Cassian.
Sometimes they're actually a little sarcastic.
Thank you. You know what? I take out a piece of paper and I start keeping a tally of how many people I'm going to record this. I'm doing science.
On who can talk to birds.
On how many
specifically.
people think birds are assholes, and how many people think birds are a viable method of communication.
I mean, they're alright. I guess they're just a smidge sarcastic.
You're the second person that said that. So
They also enjoy talking about other birds a lot.
birds are gossips, apparently.
Yes.
Huh.
you know that doesn't really surprise me. I mean, you fly around with that many things in one area, they're bound to talk to one another. I'm getting back in the wagon
Coming with?
Am I? You guys are bringing me along.
if you
I
want.
assume so.
I like the
We
sound of this.
did pay your fare.
Are you saying I'm obligated to go with you now?
I would not say that.
There's safety in numbers, and
Where are you guys going? Besides this dragon, I've got someplace to be up north.
Roach's bounty after.
Excellent. You guys going to the festival?
Yes.
you
yes,
do
to the
seem
festival.
like the festival type.
I do, and let me tell you, I heard they're going to have 3 stages with 3 different bands at once. And
I
you
think
go
this
to
is
each.
all going on as we crawl in the wagon. What's our driver doing right now?
He's kind of like, I don't get paid enough to do these deliveries, and he's just kind of mumbling to himself as he's just letting
the
this
most
happen.
underappreciated Uber.
Oh, as Cass puts the thing up top, he's gonna go, do not lose this.
Yep.
Thank you.
That would be bad.
Yep.
Were you listening when those directions got relayed, or do you need a
No,
recap?
I heard him. I heard him. Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
You good?
Uh-huh.
You alright?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Just go.
You'll
Yeah.
be okay.
And the wagon lurches forward.
Aww. I'm opening that bundle as soon as we get in the wagon.
Sure. Yeah. So you find like the ropes that are tied around it, and you undo them through the mud, and the pack falls open, and inside there is a bundle.
A bundle in a bundle. This is wonderful. I love
Yes.
bundles.
Well, it has a shield.
Dope.
Which it does not have the banished emblem on it,
Well, that's
but
convenient.
it does have a kind of.
Does it look like my sword?
Not quite. It's got a like little like carves. It looks like scales almost that go down the front, but it's all wood. And there's paint on it, and it depicts a kind of forest scene, or like a forest line with a wolf kind of looking out from some trees like further back in the depiction on the shield.
And this is painted on?
Is painted on. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a very beautiful piece for being on a weapon of war.
Can I ask, is Adam making that face?
Yeah.
Can I do an insight as to what that means?
Yeah.
Does the wolf have a scar on its face?
It
or
does.
Does it?
Yes.
Too. He's like, are you constipated? Is that what that is?
There is some writing in Elvish on the back of
Okay.
it.
I can't speak Elvish.
No, it's there. We've seen the characters. You probably know what's in Elvish. You just
At this point, I
yeah.
hope I can recognize
Are we?
Elvish.
Do I see this?
Yeah, I
speak
can
Elvish.
cast. Read it.
That depends on how Etta
It's
is
on
holding it.
Well, if I'm holding it up like
Yeah,
this,
so I say if you're looking at the front, we could probably see.
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
you
on
can
the
probably
back.
see the back.
Oh,
Um,
I was gonna say if you're holding it up like that, Cass is probably if you're sitting next to him like
Yeah.
this, then he's probably seeing the front there, not the Elvish.
I could probably see the Elvish. I would imagine.
So it reads from a grateful druid and friends. To Etta. We hope this finds you well.
Aww.
And beneath the shield, there are what look to be a variety of elven rations. A decanter that you discover is full of wine.
Yes.
And a figurine
Mm-hmm.
of an elk that appears to be made of a petrified wood.
Do I recognize any significance with the elk?
You want to study for a moment? Just give me an intelligence check.
That's a 16.
You are able to pick up that this is a figurine of wondrous power.
I don't know what the old version is.
I don't recall. I remember it vaguely, but
So I know it's magical now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an Arcana check to follow up?
You may. Actually, I would say it's unnecessary. You
Okay.
are familiar enough with what this is. You know that if you throw this, you will conjure up a dire elk. If you speak its command word.
Is there anything?
Oh, like a command word instructions.
Is there a post-it with
There is an inscription across the bottom,
Uh-huh.
And you'll have to read it.
or Cass can.
Or,
since
yeah,
he's sitting
someone who
right
speaks
there.
Elvish.
Well, I don't know what the note says yet. So
That's true.
I might not even have seen the note
You'll see the
yet.
inscription, but you can't read it yourself.
Oh,
This is an inconvenient time. to
Yeah,
not
this
know
character speaks
Elvish.
Druid, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay.
If you ever.
Do any of you speak Elvish?
I do.
I do not.
Can you read this?
Cass will relay what it says.
Forest, aid me in my time of need.
Forest aid me in my time.
And if you combine that with throwing it in a direction, you will have a woodland ally at your disposal.
Alright.
couple of people could ride it.
Yes.
Big animal.
Yes. That is a
Regular elk are pretty big.
That is a huge animal.
Yeah.
In theory, the whole party could get on it.
Yeah.
You could ride it as a mount in your giant form and just run around on a roughly 16-foot tall elk, and
We're so big.
it could gore things with its giant horns, and you could do your thing.
So excited.
How often can you?
It's like every 5 days, I think.
Yeah, it's not super frequent.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I think the bird's 2, and I think the elk's 5 to 7. I forget.
Does it last until it's like incapacitated, or is there a time limit on it, or do I just need to look it up?
It lasts up to 24 hours, and then it will not come back for 7 days.
So, all right.
And if you're looking for where the stats are going to be based from that, I am going off of the elephant.
Okay.
I think there is an actual dire elk. D&D Beyond.
I am looking at it right now.
There's not
and
one?
I'm not seeing.
I'll look. I'll look.
So unless it's just not there, then
Or maybe a homebrew version
When I
if
was
someone's got it.
looking for my mount for the high level game, all I could find was regular elk and giant elk.
So I don't know if I actually got your guys' name. I heard someone call you Etta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, your name again, friend?
Xavier Dawn Blossom.
Xavier. Got it.
Xavier Dawn Blossom. Yeah, you definitely sound like a festival type.
I love a good festival, I assume. That's why you guys are going.
We are.
That and it's where our employment's taken us. So
I hear there will be fish.
Yes, apparently a lot.
What kind of employment? What line of work are you guys in?
are elks partial to any deity in particular?
Around both, they could be the one they're probably most
Okay.
closely aligned to.
Cool.
Oh, to answer your question, friend, adventuring.
I like adventuring as well.
Oh, Thomas, by the way.
Nice to meet you, my new friend.
Nice to meet you as well.
Where are you from?
You know, I do a lot of traveling. The world is my home, Grantor.
But originally,
Lots of traveling. You know, Dad was a druid, Mom's a traveling cleric.
So wherever the wind takes you, I get it.
Oh, yes. It took me to you guys. Lucky you.
Yes.
You'll see.
I'll see. Oh, you'll see. Or I'll see.
You'll see.
That I'm not lucky. Or you guys aren't lucky.
I don't know. You know what?
I'm very confused.
You know
now,
what,
I know.
bud? We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get there, guys.
Yeah, right now, the wind is taking you to a dragon with us.
Never met a dragon.
They're pretty cool.
Wonder if there's horny as crocodiles.
I wouldn't say horny, but
Horny or ornery? Because crocodiles are pretty
voyeuristic is
both.
the word I'd go with, but that's another story. Stop fucking laughing at me, Thomas.
Best description of a dragon I've ever heard. Not the first word that comes to my mind when I hear dragon, but that makes me feel much better about meeting one.
She sounds a lot older than that one was, so maybe she's grown out of it.
Maybe she's still interested.
I don't want to know. If I'm to be perfectly honest.
What's your guys' work in Moshe's Bounty?
We're not sure, actually, to be honest. We were told to meet someone there, and that's where we're headed.
So I guess technically we don't have a job yet. We have the promise of a job.
That means you have an entire week to party at the festival.
Maybe. I wouldn't be. You know what? I wouldn't be adverse to it.
Same here. We've had an interesting,
Bit.
what,
Month.
month, I think?
Months.
What's the area outside Bushes? The what nettle?
The something nettle below.
I want to say Misty, but that doesn't sound
No,
right.
that's not right.
Starts with D, maybe?
No, it's Dread Dog.
Sorry, you're talking about the area around it?
Yeah, something nettle.
Nettle fringe.
Nettle fringe.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are like, when we get to the nettle fringe, I've heard they have very good shrooms there.
Shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Drugs.
Psychedelic.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, enjoy the live music on the shrooms. We're in for a great week, you guys.
Well, you can't dance when you're loopy.
Oh,
No,
yes, you
but-
can.
Well, I mean, I'm just more interested in trying it out.
You go for it.
They're pretty great.
They
Alright. I'll take your word for it.
You can babysit, make sure we don't do anything stupid.
No, that's Runwin's job. Fuck that.
Well, what is your job then? What are you going to do?
I mean, I may not be partaking in
Are you sure?
various local fungi, but there's going to be alcohol there.
What if Ronwin wants to join us? Then will you babysit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
So, what you're saying is shrooms and alcohol.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna have a good
that's
time.
not what I'm saying at all.
I'm gonna have a great time.
That's
Oh,
not what
yes.
I'm saying
I'm going
at
to have a
all.
great time.
No.
I'll drink with you, do shrooms with him, and Grand Thor, and then we'll have a great weekend.
Do you like live music, Thomas?
I do. It's actually quite nice.
Excellent. This is going to be a good time, guys.
I'm down for this.
I have an image in my head of you, Cassian.
Oh?
I just called you the wrong name.
Why did she call you Cassie?
He has a lot of names.
I do.
Thomas.
Thomas is the one he goes by most of the time.
Most of the
Oh,
time.
is
No.
that your middle name?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That's a terrible deception. Yeah, you would definitely pick up
Yeah,
on
I'm lying too.
That's his middle name?
Yeah.
that. No. Fuck it. What? My name's Cass, actually. Cassian. So, Cass.
All right. What weird you just told me it was Thomas.
Oh, I know.
There are a lot of things that if you stick with us,
My
you'll
middle
learn.
name's Leonard.
Oh.
That's a long middle name.
I
Leonard.
have no
Leonard.
middle name.
You want one?
Cranthor, do you have a last? Yeah, I guess your clan name's your
Iron
last
Shell,
name,
yeah.
huh?
Iron Shell.
Is that more of a clan name, or is that, like... Do you consider it more like... Humans have, a first name and a last name? Do you do Cranthor of Iron Shell? Or are you more just Cranthor Iron Shell?
The latter.
Okay.
I don't know. You ever think about somebody announcing you somewhere and be like, Cranthor of the Iron Shells?
That would be pretty awesome.
Do you guys go
Especially
a lot
in
of
the
places
arena.
where you get
Right?
announced?
Well, the arena.
Occasionally.
Arena fighters.
Yeah, we've done that
Have you ever
well,
thought?
I did that
Exactly
once.
what
I did that
I
once.
made a living of it for a long time.
I've never fought in an arena.
It's pretty fun.
I don't like to fight. And you guys see he doesn't have any weapons on him at all.
I'm gonna give you an out right now.
He's got a
Wing-
he's got his shield. He's got a pretty good size like water skin on his hip. Well, that's pretty much it.
Our longest stretch of not fighting anything is a week and a half.
That's not very long. I'm on like 30 years.
Good job,
It was
bud.
2 weeks.
Was it 2 weeks?
When I was training.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we didn't fight
Technically,
anything
we
that
were
whole
holed
time.
up in a fort. So
Why do you guys find yourselves fighting so much?
it finds us.
Hmm.
So if that's not the lifestyle you're wanting to
Just like
lead,
An 18 to see if it does find you.
Etta feels like.
Who starts this?
Okay. If Etta's being honest, it might be closer to a 40-60 ratio of 60 at finding us, 40 we start something.
I think Cranthor would agree with that.
Yeah. Like, in many situations we try not to.
But it
It
usually
doesn't pan out
devolves
that
into-
way. We don't try that hard.
Well, now you have me. I'm very peaceful. I'm great at conflict resolution. You saw how well I handled those kobolds.
Well, I'm hoping you can talk to.
22
Dead
deception,
things.
by the way, for Cass absolutely does not agree with that, but...
In which direction?
Oh, he thinks he probably starts most of it.
Oh. Well, Cassian does. Of the problems Cassian, he himself gets
Yes.
into. Yeah, Cassian
Yes,
starts
he
it.
starts a lot of shit.
That's funny.
You will never know, though. Because again, 22 deception on that.
Marker?
At that point, Etta takes a drink of the elven wine, just a small one, just a taste. Is it real good?
It is refreshing, and it has a bit of a tingle. They've done something that's given the water its lively, like bubbles in your mouth.
Ah.
I've had a drink like that. It's amazing. It's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Super funny when you're drunk and having a drink like that, because you're just like, what is going on?
What is this? Like little bitty pop rocks in your mouth.
Oh, I love Pop Rocks.
It's been so long.
Yeah. I used to buy them at the dollar store.
So, how is it? Cass is going to ask you.
It's spectacular.
Can I? Just to try it.
Just taste it.
Just to taste it. Cass will just take a sip of it to see how it... It's damn good.
May I?
Sip. You're a lot bigger than me. It's a bubbly.
Tingly.
What about you, Xavier? Do you want to taste?
I'm good. I don't partake.
Really?
I never gluten. No. I'm gonna cork it and put it back. Granthor, you're never going to believe what this elk statue does.
$16 Arcana? Do I know what it
Granthor
is?
might have an idea what the thing does.
Can Cass roll as well?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yep. Okay.
Nope.
The
That's a 10.
16, you know that it is a very refreshing wine.
No,
No,
sorry,
we're looking at the elk.
elk.
Elk
the
figurine.
elk
Elk
statue figurine.
I don't think you've seen as much of these as Etta has.
Okay.
But you are aware that it is a magic item with a capability of transforming.
Does it turn into something?
You damn right it does.
What does it turn into?
A giant fucking elk.
How do you know?
It's a magic thing.
How do you know it works?
I recognize this is bait and will not be tempted.
How do you know it works, though?
I
It
mean,
could just be a useless wooden statue.
it doesn't. It's got the enchantment on it.
I could whittle some words into a block of wood. Maybe you should try it.
I'm not trying it.
You guys want to see her try it.
I mean, I want to see me try it too, but I'm not going to waste it.
But then you'll know it works.
So wait, is it
I
a
know
one,
it works. I can see the enchantment on
it-
it.
Is it a one-use thing?
Good question.
It's like a once a week thing.
Ah, so kind of like the
Yeah,
bird.
it's like your bird.
Hmm.
Except much, much bigger.
Well, and can't be used as often.
Probably not. Again,
Well, you said a week, so
yeah.
bird can be used more often than that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, has that come back to me yet, or is it not enough time yet?
From the last time you sent it?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, you did send it after it came back from.
Yep. We sent it to Megorium.
Yep, it has not returned yet.
Okay. Didn't think so.
I
But
wonder
What
how
if
do
he
I
just
pronounce
zaps it on
this?
sight? He should recognize it though, right?
I would think so.
Quick.
But Cass would be
That's
very
what I was
upset with Megorium
He's so scared.
and would request that
and
Megorium
ink.
replace it.
Go fucking break your bite, sir.
I was trying to warn you. I was trying to be nice. You killed the bird.
I already bought a shield. Can I go ahead and Arcana check the shield too?
Mm-hmm.
I get advantage because of my giant. It's an 18. 18 and a 19.
Nice.
Guys, we're gonna fight something. This isn't good. They're all going now. So a 20, a dirty 20
Dirty 20.
on the shield.
You know that it is magic.
It is.
Yes. It gives, as a reaction, you may choose one ranged attack made at you and inflict disadvantage on it.
As a reaction.
As a reaction.
Is there a limit on that?
No.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. But that's the same thing I do with my reaction for my
Oh,
giant
I'm
rune.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's alright. It's fine.
I did not know that was
It's
going to
cool.
conflict with something.
Yeah,
else.
no, you're good.
I can give something else.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
It's alright. They wouldn't know that either, so.
No, but it was tailor made to be good for you. So
It's okay.
all right. Well, that is what you have then.
That's fine.
If nothing else, it's very valuable if you
It
wanted to
is.
hawk it.
I'm not gonna sell it.
It
One
is.
disadvantage on range attacks.
As
One
a
range
reaction,
attack.
one range attack.
One range attack
Yep.
per reaction. Okay.
So if someone were fired multiple times, you're going to choose one of those. But,
Dope.
Does that include spell attacks?
if it's a ranged spell attack, yes.
Like a firebolt or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that has to roll to hit you.
Cool. Dope.
Okay. So you're conversing, moving along. So that white block I put down there is roughly big enough for 6 characters to fit on, I believe. If everyone would like to put their figurine on the cart,
What's pulling the cart? 1 horse, 2 horses?
it should really be 2 horses. But
Okay.
Yeah,
but
sort of this
yeah.
size of you two
there are horses.
Yep. They did not actually have giant lizards, although had it been going through this much of the swamp, that would have been the smarter idea.
There's a lot of stuff to.
There's a reason the kobolds aren't riding horses around. But yeah, you're conversing and then kind of appearing out of the water in a kind of a brackish pool ahead of you.
Are we in like an enclosed carriage with like a door on the side, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like slats you can see out and stuff.
Okay.
Too.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's a big crawdad.
Shipping.
No, Scorpion.
It's not a
You
crawdad.
see the end of an alligator snout coming out of the bog.
Grantor sighs and pulls out his
Is
hammer.
this how far away we are?
Yeah. You feel the carrot kind of stop, and you hear, "Hey guys, alligator."
Can I ask a quick question on the layout? So is this where we can come out the side, or is this an out the back type
It
wagon?
is either side.
Okay.
With
I just wanna make sure.
there is a back kind of cargo loading area, but there are doors with steps on the sides that you can go down.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure that we could get out the sides versus
Yeah, you
having to
could
go all the
technically
way
do the
around.
back as well. It's just it was made to comfortably come out the sides.
Right.
Can we move or do we need to roll initiative?
Let's put you on initiative now, actually, and then we can kind of react to things as they happen.
Oh no.
Oh! Hell yeah!
It's a 2.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah! Balance
Oh
is
man.
the universe. That's okay.
It's gator smashing time.
It's cooperating time.
Let me
That's stuck there now.
get on my page real quick. Find Cranthor. What was your initiative?
20. Even, because I have no dex mod.
For Cass.
23.
For Edda.
4.
It's not here. For Xavier.
17.
Okay. So, the order of the round is Cass, Cranthor, Xavier, and Edda.
And then alligator?
You don't know their initiative.
Oh, okay.
There.
We ain't fighting them yet.
That is the correct pronoun, no matter the number. Which spelling of there? Well.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I'm
Text me that exact sentence, Winder.
I'm afeared.
We put you guys nothing in the order that you go.
On things that haven't moved yet in combat. Which means sneak
Oh,
attack.
hello, I'm sorry. What was that head nod for? Did you require attention? Is that what you wanted?
So Cass, it's just the snout sticking out right now. You can't really see the body. It's almost like it came up to like smell or breathe or something.
So Kranthor said he was drawing his maul. Killing this thing?
That is generally how this
You guys just want to kill this innocent alligator out there doing
My
nothing.
shirt.
If it approaches,
It looks like it's just sitting there.
I'm not going to chase it.
Do you want me to talk to it?
You can certainly try.
If it goes poorly, we will do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, we're in its home.
Cass
This
does
is
look to
also
use his
my home.
movement to get on top of the wagon.
Okay. So you get up,
Yep.
on the frame of the carriage.
Take out his longbow and hold a shot for if it turns aggressive.
Okay. Next would be Kranthor.
Kranthor will hop down and just, let's see, that'd be 5.
Stop right there.
Stop there?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh
Lashing out of the water towards you.
Of course. I do have them all out. Just in case.
Kind of leaps out, and it is another large size kind of alligator creature, but as it comes out, you notice some of the flesh and scale is missing, and 2 glowing red pinpricks instead of eyes greet you as it comes out of the bog and lashes at you with his maw.
Oh, it's an undead one.
no! Ew. That's nasty.
Well, that needs to die. Permanently. I think we can all agree on that.
That is an
Permanently with great
18 to hit
prejudice.
Kranthor. That is
That
your
is
armor
just
class.
exactly my
Can I
AC.
shoot it after it finishes its attack since it...
You may shoot at that one
At that one?
that
Okay.
you were aimed at. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
I get advantage because it hasn't moved yet.
Kill
So-
it.
Correct.
Kill it. Kill it.
So he will do.
Kill it.
Now
Right.
we could just see the snout, so
That is 14 damage, and I need you to make an opposed athletics check.
Can we see this zombie one? Is that what you said? It's like flesh is falling
Yeah,
off of
it's not quiet.
Okay.
It's like a loud splash as it comes out and just.
You said it's red glowing eyes?
Yep.
unnatural 20.
You're able to hold it off as it tries to pinch down on one of your limbs and grapple you, looking like it's getting ready to go for a tearing motion.
Yeah.
You get out of there.
Good. And that was 14 damage.
Yes.
14 damage. Alrighty. Well, it's rage time. Bonus action rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit this thing as hard as I possibly can.
All right.
I rolled a 19 on the die, so I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't have a super high armor.
Would this thing be considered undead for the purpose of my weapon?
It is undead.
Let me grab another D6 real
Hells
quick.
yeah.
If it's not,
What is this thing?
It's actually mechanical. It's like a Disney ride.
I need another D8.
That's 18 bludgeoning damage and 6 radiant damage.
Good rolls.
Yeah, you smack it and you just smash the snout that just bit into you, and it goes crooked.
Oh, you broke his nose.
good.
The jaw's kind of like half sideways. The teeth are like one side's chomping pretty firmly, but the other one's just kind of flapping around.
Ew.
Tongue's like flopping up.
Yeah, it's just slithering out the side that's gaping open now.
I abomination.
That put a pretty big dent. What did I cast do?
Shooting at the other one.
Uh-huh.
Advantage since it hasn't moved yet.
Yes.
Sneak attack will apply, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see. That's an 18 on the die.
You're definitely gonna hit.
Ah, damage is shit though. That is 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, you.
I forgot to sharpshooter it.
And it starts to kind of wiggle about a little. It wakes up to that.
Does it also appear to be undead?
You do catch a glint of red as it's kind of thrashing about over there. But it hasn't actually moved yet. It's just.
I was thinking sharpshooter it, and sharpshooter it, sharpshooter, and then when my turn came up, I was like, oh fuck, forgot to call it.
But yeah, that was. It's ready to action. So is Cranthor done with his round?
I believe I only have one attack at level. We're still level 4. Correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I only have one attack, and I use my bonus action, so I'm done.
Okay.
Can I say sharpshooter on all these subsequent attacks?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Next we have Xavier.
All right, maybe I was wrong about these alligators. Heather, you want to go stab that thing? I'm guessing by the looks of that big sword.
Yeah, stabbing. Or, you know what? No, I have a slightly smaller sword that I use for jabbing. That's the one I'm going to do.
But you're going outside the wagon. I'm staying. I'm staying in the wagon. But I want you to have this. And he touches you and casts protection from evil and good on you.
Aww. Thanks, buddy.
And now you guys get to see something really special. And outside the wagon cast, like here, you see a unicorn. It's like ethereal. It's big, majestic, mane blowing in the wind.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, this you guys are in for a treat. That's my unicorn totem.
I think Cranthor's got his back turned to it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm just like,
Yes, just sees it pops up. Just what? Okay.
Stay close to the unicorn, guys.
Maybe.
In the wagon.
All right.
That's my turn.
I need to move.
It is now their initiative.
I have to go hide.
Yeah.
Do you know what protection from evil and good does?
It gives disadvantage.
When I did try to attack you.
Yeah. Okay.
Or
that's
possession.
going to be useful.
That's dope.
Splashing out of the
No.
Oh,
water.
crap.
Oh god.
I can't be surprised. I don't know if that matters. But.
It begins to bite at the door.
Oh god.
This one will attack the nearest. This one will come out. So it kind of starts wriggling across the ground as fast as it can. They don't look that quick. Springing out from behind this tree that has fallen over here. You see kind of skeletal figures covered in rotted vegetation running out from their hiding place.
This can't be Cabal. They wouldn't just attack random caravans.
No. Depends on how random you think the attack is.
True.
I was gonna say we got that emblem.
Yeah. But we've kept that pretty secret.
No, it's on top of the carriage.
It's right
No,
here.
it's-
Oh, I meant. I thought you meant the thing you've got from Agoria.
Oh no, yeah, that
Yeah,
thing's
personal
secret.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have a hand on your face.
Just start wiping it off.
This one just rises out of the water.
Well, shit.
Oh, balls.
And then standing up atop this tree, you see one in a cloak. It has
Yeah, fuck
incredibly.
that guy.
It has flesh still on its arms that kind of come out, but it's like a deathly white. It holds a staff in its hand that kind of like has this purplish mist around it. And you see him kind of chant a little bit, and then a bolt of kind of brackish energy flies out of it, and he will aim at. Cass.
Mm-hmm. That's not good. I did not expect all the undead. I thought we were just undead alligators.
It was just the alligators. It was fine, dude. It's just the alligators.
So it's only
So glad I
14.
raged.
Nope.
I think he misses you. Yeah, so it goes whirring past you.
Cass is just gonna drop. Just gonna duck. Nope, not
The
good.
thud, the thud.
And then he will aim
I know who you're shooting at next.
Yes.
Cranthor, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. As it's kind of a hand
Oh crap!
which toward you, and
I get a +1 to that because of my cloak.
Get it, bud.
Let's see. Wisdom.
Mhm.
I actually get more than +1. That's 15.
you feel kind of a darkish presence coming at you, as though it would slow you in some way, but you kind of steel your resolve, and the darkness fades.
Do I know where that came from? Do I have any idea?
Yeah, you can see him. He's standing on top of a fallen tree. He's about 10 feet off the ground. You recognize the Cabal insignia on a kind of amulet that it's wearing.
But it's not human.
It looks like it once was.
Once was. Okay.
May not be anymore, yeah.
What is up with these whites?
Is it white? I don't know if it's white.
I don't like it.
It needs smashed. I know that.
Yes. I found our tribute to the
That's
Take
it.
the
It
Dragon.
doesn't. It does not have the red pinpricks of light for eyes. You can't really see under its hood, but there's no like supernatural source coming out of there.
Ew.
Um,
No, thank you.
but that. Oh wait, there's a couple of attacks need to be made. So alligator on Cranthor does not hit.
Excellent.
The alligator attacking the door
No.
begins to tear into it. Yeah, anyone who's inside the caravan, you hear the sound of like wood and metal buckling as a very powerful maw just kind of clamps into it. It tears off a part of the door, and you can kind of see out with a decaying maw full of teeth on the other side.
That's disgusting.
There is
Undead.
Skeletal Warrior on you. He does not hit you either, Cranthor, kind of just deflects off your shell.
Excellent.
And the rest of them had to move. No one else has an attack this round. So, Etta,
Can I get out of the carriage?
if you go, yes.
Is there
Wait, well, is she in attack range of the one that just chomped through the side? How close
You,
is that thing?
it
to us?
has 3/4 cover through the door right now. If you open the door all the way, you could swing at it.
Okay, but there's not a door on the other side. I have
There
to go
is.
through this door.
The
There's a
one
door
that-
on either side.
Okay.
Cranthor would have probably left it open.
Yeah.
On this side,
So
this
I can
is right here.
probably. At least I know Cranthor's fighting things.
I would note that everything here is dimly lit right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Does that mean I have disadvantage on
Um,
stuff?
I think you can see
How does
clearly
that
for
work?
20 feet in dim.
Is it okay?
oh yeah, I guess that would impact things. Yeah, ranged attacks.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have been
Yeah.
But you have sharpshooters.
They're not very hard. That's what I'm not
Okay.
would have been normal, but I don't think the sneak attack would have actually applied because I don't have advantage.
Oh, okay.
So-
yeah, I see what you're saying.
But the damage was shit anyway, so even with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pop out the other side of the carriage.
So going on this side,
There's a guy over there, too.
Yeah.
there is one right there.
I didn't notice him until I peeked up.
I was gonna say, do you still want to go that way then, or
I do.
okay?
Balls. Okay. He's right there. I'll go ahead and use my bonus action and invoke my storm rune. And then I'll go ahead and try to take a good whack at him. Is what I'll do. With my very special longsword.
Mm.
And I'll go ahead and have my shield out as well, so my AC is 19 right now.
Okay. Well, actually, hold on, because it's normally 17. This is
Yes.
your armor doing that?
Yeah.
19 with a shield. Shield of Faith puts you up at 21.
Does it
It's
have shield of faith?
protection.
Protection from evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just disadvantage to hit you, which is honestly better.
Yeah, it's some really good stuff.
Yeah.
You don't see it a lot.
Yes. Let me put my shield on. Stop
It's
it.
also good if you're doing an exorcism.
Nice.
Things
So, yeah.
have an advantage on the saving throw if they're possessed already to break it if you cast that on them.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a 19 on the die. Plus 6. 25.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is
Contact.
with my magic sword. 9 points of normal damage and a point of radiant damage.
Okay, and that is on which one?
That unfortunate fellow there.
Ah, you know, the skeleton that you swipe into kind of you. The radiant energy seems to scorch kind of the bones that it goes near.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Top of the round is Cass.
So
the individual standing on the tree over there at the end of that round kind of calls out, "More flesh for Dreadmaster Xerix."
I'll make a note
Fuck
of that.
Master who now?
You just hear
Oh
fixates on you.
And what was the name?
Said Xerix.
no! Xerix.
So, for clarification, we have dim light around our wagon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But not out there.
No.
Okay. So I can't get advantage on that guy in any way. Even if I hide, I can't see him because of that. So we're going to.
Doesn't sharpshooter negate that?
The challenge is the lighting issue. Because while he's well within my range of the bow, he's not within my sight. So I'd be shooting at disadvantage, which means I can't get sneak attack, so it doesn't make sense for me to try to go after him right now.
Right.
Not until he gets closer or I get closer.
So if sharpshooter gives you a flat... If he does sharpshooter and it gives him a flat roll, can I use my reaction to give him an advantage on top of that or not?
How do you grant advantage?
My storm rune lets me, on my reaction, for a whole minute, impose advantage or disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws and ability checks. I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, you would be able to give it advantage. As long as
Is
you
it
can,
just for you
as
or
long as you
for
can see Cass.
Well, it's for anything within 60 feet of me.
Or I guess anything from 60 feet.
That doesn't
Yeah,
apply
attack
to-
roll, saving throw, or ability check.
That doesn't apply to enemies too, just us.
No, it's everybody within 60 feet of me.
Everything.
But I'd have to know what you wanted to do.
I want to shoot that fuck up. Pointing at that dude.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Alright, I'll give it to him. And you feel... I thought about this. I thought about the scripture. You know that nice feeling like when you get when you like touch a warm hearthstone or something like that?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of
Yeah.
comforting, kind of nice?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like. Like just that impression of a sensation.
Very nice. Oh, this is pleasant.
the face you just gave me.
Confusion, because that's not a thing, so I have advantage now, yes?
You had... Were you firing with disadvantage before? Or was that normal?
Would have been... actually, it would have been disadvantage, so it's still a straight roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, damn it, still no sneak attack, though.
'Cause he's
'cause
definitely aware
moved.
of you.
Yeah, he knows where I'm at. If I... So let me know if I can do this.
Okay.
This door is open, yes?
Yes.
Can I swing back in, lean out, and shoot? So hide, break line of sight, and then shoot from out of there at him.
I would say for that to work, you would have to be able to shoot him from a place he couldn't have seen you go. So
So if I swapped in the other side,
that might work.
I will try that and take the attack of opportunity, I assume, because that
Yep.
guy's gonna... do I need to roll to see if I can...
Yes, I need an acrobatics.
That will be a 14.
14. That is enough to get into the wagon cleanly.
Whoop.
And
Cool.
get out the other side. I'll say that it eats up 10 feet of movement to swing in.
All right.
So...
So I'd swing in, and then I'm leaning out the side.
Okay.
Well, hiding first. So roll stealthiest.
Yes.
Advantage because of the cloak.
Yep.
That's a 15 on the die plus 8. So 23.
Okay.
And straight roll, sorry. To shoot him. But I would actually still get sneak attack. Assuming he doesn't know I'm there, yes.
Yeah, now the gator does take a chomp at you because you went in through that side and are going
Yep.
around this side. Yep. So it will... We'll do that.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh,
And
Net 20. Fuck.
God. Bud!
33 damage.
I'm down.
But you aren't!
That's a 19, so I'm inside and out.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of dangling there. Anyone who's nearby, you see Cass in this thing's mouth.
I
and
think that's
beginning
just
to
me.
shake. Oh, so yeah, you see this Cass is falling into this gator's mouth.
He's in it right now.
Like, yeah, it's basically
Shit.
bitten him
I
almost
was not
in two.
expecting a natural 20.
And it has his body that's kind of like, coming apart, hanging out. It's just tearing away at it. Because he can't really contest the athletics check. So.
Nope, I cannot. Because I'm out. That was more than my total hit points, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's alligators have a very strong bite.
Yeah,
attack.
well, I just want to let you know I rolled 19 on the die, so saving throws now, yes?
Yes.
Or, death saves, got it.
Yeah, dead safe. Yeah.
Damn it!
Just like they were right. They got attacked a lot.
So I guess that will end Cass's turn. Going
Yep.
on to Cranthor.
Damn it! I was gonna shoot that dude. I was
That was on the other side of the wagon, so did I even see that?
Nope. I wouldn't think so.
No, you might have heard a little thrashing, but at this point, the chaos of battle is starting to kick
Yeah.
in.
Just
I did forget to roll for your carriage driver, who has pulled out a heavy crossbow.
Oh, good for
The
him.
shotgun just.
Coach gun.
They're doing it again.
Just don't shoot the one that I'm in the mouth of. Like, if you got a shotgun, that's
Just
spread.
blows the skeleton's skull off. It falls over, just fires into another one. No, he will shoot something nearish his cart. Actually, there is one coming up to menace one of his horses. Hey, get out of there!
Hey, now.
It misses.
Aw, buddy.
He's distracted by my unicorn.
I hope it can pull the cart, because I feel like we're
Unicorn?
going to not have horses
It
pretty
cannot.
soon.
Nope.
I've got an elk!
Right.
It's a spiritual unicorn.
So,
Might only have to take 3 of you.
Cranthor.
Well, I don't know what happened
No.
to Cass, and I'm very angry, and this gator is right in front of me, so I'm going to reckless attack it in
Yeah,
the face.
you did a pretty good number last time.
I want to see if I can finish the job. Nope, that's 2 2s.
Oh,
That's
God.
not going to
Ooh.
finish the job.
Oh, that was reckless, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
God.
God!
Be careful of that. Surround.
Guys! Andrea's gonna be so pissed
We're gonna die.
without her!
Guys, this will be fine.
okay. Anything else for Cranthor? You move at all?
If I move, I got opportunity attacks.
Yeah, probably doesn't go well for you, honestly.
Is it an action to activate my ring? Or is that a bonus action?
I think it's an action.
Okay. Then that is all I can do. Do I have a potion? Maybe I don't think I need it.
That'd be an action either way.
Yeah.
So Xavier.
It's like 3 feet in front of me. He's the gator, alligators.
Yeah. Through the kind of the door that's been flung open, you see on the other side just Cass's body just getting thrown around by a gator.
It's cool, whatever.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna healing word my friend in the gator mouth.
Okay. Now you're gonna wake up to that.
Oddly, not the worst place Cassie's
No.
spoken.
This is why I stay in the cities.
You heal for 12 hit points for my healing word,
Oh, holy shit.
and then you heal for 2, you heal for 2, and I heal for 2.
I heal for 2.
And you see my unicorn totems,
Ooh.
made just glowing in rainbows. And then I'm going to use, for my action, I'm going to use my symbol to try and turn everyone within 30 feet of me.
Yee,
Ah.
get it,
Oh,
bro.
thank God, yes.
God, by Talric, we are
Buddy.
in dire straits. I need to see these bands.
All right.
So it's a 14 wisdom saving throw for...
The gator on you succeeds.
Damn it.
Aw.
Oh, God.
Where am I, too, by the way? Am I, right?
The guy next to it does.
This guy?
Yep. This guy on this side fails.
Yeah, so he spends his action running.
And he'll go back into the swamp.
Good.
He just begins to march back into the depths.
You want me to take him off the board?
Yeah.
I think it hits these 3.
It will, yes. So that one, the one with, the bit that goes back, he fails. So the horns that the
Yeah,
skeleton's
sorry.
circling there.
Look-
So you just go back.
Yeah, he's going to run as far away from you as he can.
Okay. so it'll be like this way. I
Yeah,
guess.
that also goes deep, so he descends into the water.
Oh, he just
as well.
backed down
Yeah.
into the. Nice. Like a witcher with the.
No.
With the drowners.
The one approaching the horses makes it, and then the alligator attacking
Can you please
Cranthor
make a
does
meme
not.
of that?
So he's gone as well.
Yep,
They're just sinking.
it tries to submerge and go ahead and make an attack of opportunity against
Oh,
it.
I definitely will. Another 2. No.
God, bud, you need to switch out them dice.
They were doing good for me earlier. Yeah, that's a miss. That'd be a +7. I don't suppose a 9 hits it.
No.
4. And that's
All right.
yeah.
I think that's everything that would be affected.
Yes.
Okay.
Did the gator go back under the water or did it run?
It's submerged.
Unless this carriage driver
No.
horse secretly an undead spy.
You just see him throw the crossbow and start taking off.
What the fuck?
No, he's there. Still trying to defend his horses.
Can either of these things get to
There it
me
is.
right now?
You think the gator, if it wasn't so busy with what's in its mouth,
But this guy.
he probably could climb in and come for you.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I get out and go under the wagon?
Yes.
Excellent. That's what I'll do.
The fuck?
What?
The fuck?
What?
I see you. You
Wait,
gotta say-
Listen, your friend's getting ripped in half over
Wait.
there. I healed him, but I don't want to be next, so I'm going under the wagon.
All right. So that's
God
Xavier's
damn.
round.
Oh no.
Now
You guys are
theirs.
doing great.
Oh bud.
Those guys are all
I
running.
have an idea.
Hey bud.
I have an idea, but it might hurt you too, and that's the downside.
That
What are the
skeleton
wagons
starts
out?
stabbing one of the horses.
Rude.
Oh, God.
It's still alive, but it's wounded.
This one here did that?
Yep.
Okay.
There's one approaching you who will close the gap and attack.
This guy here?
Yep. He hits
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
with his kind of not well cared for longsword. He does 5 damage, which you can take down to 2.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no.
The individual in the back, seeing that. Wait, does Cass have Skulker?
No.
Alright, so he doesn't know where you're at.
I imagine, yeah, he sees me getting chomped on right now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm getting chomped on.
I did draw
I'm
his
awake
eye
now,
out
but
earlier.
oh god.
You're not a threat right now. That's Cranthor is next to kind of focus.
Probably.
Trying to be a good tank.
I think this is how this one
I need to
works.
get better
Ah,
at drawing
check.
aggro.
That's
Using
tough
some new
energy.
shit.
I need
It
to
is
take
very
lessons
I just
from
probably pull out a
Brandon.
lot.
There's no taunting or anything.
No,
there's
That could be
not,
either
yeah.
good or bad.
There is. You have to take it's a fighter thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Battle Master that you can do it, but it's still one of those
Still not
things.
like a video game, though. Things
Come
don't
Yeah.
and get me.
Yeah, it's not the same as.
It's actually very nice in most DMs how
This
often they
is
have the things get
17
hit.
that
So
hits
they
you.
don't need to.
A what?
Like a lot of times
17
you just
hits?
run around.
No.
No?
17 misses you.
Yep.
Hey.
Okay.
I got the cloak. Natural AC is 17, and then cloak puts it up to 18.
I need to. Sorry, I was looking at Cass. That's why.
Ay.
Anything else?
That's good.
Nope. A black beam of energy goes flying by you. It kind of just hits the side of the wagon and doesn't seem to do anything. After that, he does something else with his hand again, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap.
You know, the protection from evil and good.
You put it on the wrong bus.
See, a wisdom saving throw? That's
Yes.
a 13?
13 does not make this
Oh,
one.
no.
crap.
Oh, God.
You are you have lost the ability to do reactions as you feel kind of a dark energy flow through you.
Okay.
At the end of each of your turns, you can do a wisdom saving throw to end this effect.
Okay.
That is it for him. That alligator is going to close the distance.
To me, probably.
You're actually engaged. So it's going to go after the horse that isn't.
So here.
Yep.
I'm about to get mad.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that horse is dead.
That horse. Well, let's see. No, he kind of grabs it by like part of its chest and just rends it forward and it kind of snaps. And he's was munching on that. Gets out a frightened whinny and then gone.
Aw. Save it.
I don't know if I can from the way he just described.
Yeah.
It's super dead.
Edda.
Oh, Cassian didn't get that. Okay. Alright.
He's still in there.
I know. Alright.
Imagine screaming at this point.
Yeah. Just what the fuck?
Oh, this carrot.
You actually, it will do. You'll take damage on your round.
Oh yeah, because
Marcus round.
I'm stuck in its mouth. Yeah.
It's
I think it's
thrash.
an auto hit with the
Yeah.
if it's in your
That's 10 damage.
I'm still up. Okay, I'm gonna do what I was.
Edda, your friend is just getting munched up like crazy over here.
Fucking shit. How tall is the wagon?
It's about, let's say, 12 feet tall. 12 feet tall
12
altogether.
feet tall.
That one also is clambered inside. I don't know if he finds anybody in there.
This guy?
Oh, yeah. No, I slipped out with under.
He's under the carriage.
Yeah, you from above you hear the sound of a metal thing just thunking against random things above you.
If I make myself large, can I like step up on the ledge and yeet myself over this carriage?
Or
I
can
would
you?
allow an athletics check for you to do that.
Are you able just to move around?
I mean, can I?
You have enough movement to go around it, I think, to do it, don't you?
I want to get on top of it.
If you're trying to vault the carriage.
I'm not. I mean, just to get up there and not use up all my movement.
Oh,
And I want to get over the top and still have enough movement to jump on top of it. The thing.
on top of the alligator.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you could just
Sword
I mean, you
straight
could just make an
down.
athletics check and just like pole vault it and land on it.
Okay. I'll make myself big. I think. Does that give me advantage on athletics checks?
I guess hurdle it.
Hurdle it.
Yeah.
I have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. I don't know if
Athletics
that
is a
counts
strength skill.
as-
It is.
Okay.
Would it be advantage on?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Alrighty. Okay. Okay.
That'll save me.
It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if you pull it off.
That's a 14 plus.
5.
I think so. Yeah, 19 to yeet myself over this carriage.
So how tall does that make you when you go up?
I am like 5'8" normally, so
So let's say we double that.
yeah. I become a large creature.
So you're about eye level with the top of this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be pretty.
Well, I think at that point you can just pull yourself up there.
You're
And like, if I don't know how tall the
you're able to clear
fender.
it. You're able to clear it, but you do catch a little bit on like
Okay.
the end going over.
All
So you
right.
kind of fall on top of the gator prone.
Oh, great. Stellar.
But you do land on it, and you can roll to hit with that.
On the gator, not on Cass, right? Cause fuck.
He's in the mouth!
Yeah, he's in the
mouth!
Yeah, well, they're occupying a similar square right now.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's why I was saying. Wait a minute.
No!
Let's say, had you stuck it perfectly, had you gotten at least a 20, you would have been able to make
God
it.
damn
but-
it.
If you kill it and
Go
Cass,
ahead and
it'd
roll
be
the hit for
hilarious.
No. Okay. Grr. Okay. I have my long sword. That's what I have. That's a 16 to hit.
Oh, this isn't for you to swing. This is for you to just like on top of it.
Oh.
Because you
Okay.
had your aim was like,
Yeah.
Landed.
Yeah.
but you
So
tricked.
then what do you want me to add?
I want you to roll 3d6 for me
Oh.
and add your strength modifier.
You're gonna kill it and Cass.
You're huge, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically a giant falling
Just-
on.
Ah.
Like a freaking ogre or something. About
Strength
that size.
modifier?
Uh-huh.
I see a 5.
It's pretty good.
Is that with your strength mod?
Yeah, I rolled 2 5s, a
Oh, okay.
2, and my strength's 3.
Okay. So you do 15 damage to the alligator.
Okay.
And Cass will take half of that.
I'm down. Just oh fuck!
Yeah, part of
Blast.
less so a direct impact and more so the reaction of the
Can I reach
mouth.
him?
Yes.
All right, I action surge
Okay.
and I dump a healing potion into Cass.
Yeah, so you kind of are wrestling with the
Because we all
maw
got
of this
two
thing.
normal ones when we went to Megorium's the time before last. Because we bought party potions.
Yeah, I think so.
I dump a normal one.
All right, so there's 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Yeah, you can roll that, bud.
And is there anything else from Edda?
Do I have anything left that would allow me to at least get from prone to straddling?
No.
Okay, then nope, I'm done.
Linda with a 14.
I'm
above
not
that
on
side
you.
Instead of 13.
Yes.
So I forgot about the
Shut
clock.
up!
It actually would have been a 14, but it's too late.
How much did you heal for there?
But I had your
5.
item. It'll build that in for you.
What's that?
If you add it to your equipped items in D&D Beyond, it will build it into your save.
I
file.
tried.
Does it actually show? Okay, then it would just be.
Super funny.
At least I'm here. And
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I only. Okay, never mind. It wouldn't
I am
then.
participating.
Okay.
It would have been 13.
So there we go. The alligator suplex could have done a little better, but I don't know. Top of the round, Cass.
Hi.
Is conscious
I am.
and being flung about.
Yeah.
You can do a acrobatics check to escape.
Wasn't it? Is the thing dead? The alligator?
No,
No.
that's the first time it got hurt.
Guess your friend just used her body as a weapon and smashed you.
It was an accident.
I watched the whole thing from under this wagon.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for that. I'm literally just looking at you and oh god. I imagine the longbow I dropped. Yes.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
I went unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I able to draw 2 weapons in one turn?
Yes.
Because my thought is I'm just going to try to kill this thing that's chomping on me.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
It's less chew, more just shake.
You would have advantage, wouldn't you? Because Edda's engaged with it.
That's my question. Because I am in
In
its
a way,
mouth.
yeah. I can draw a line between you and Edda that does go through the target.
Yeah,
I
I
would
am-
consider this flanking.
I'm in
Yeah.
its mouth and I'm stabbing it.
Yeah, I'd say you have advantage. That's fair.
Go for the eyes.
Yep. So I'm going to do that. So if I can I use the rapier or do I need to use 2 daggers depending on how...
Either.
Because I
or
prefer the rapier.
You can definitely use the rapier.
Alright. Can't sharpshoot this, unfortunately, but that's a
Stab it in the
17 on the
brain.
die.
That'll hit.
And that's an 8. The sneak attack damage is 7, so that is a 15, yes?
Yes.
15. Plus 4, so 19 damage on that first hit.
Still with you.
Then I'm going to use my second attack and with the dagger and try to get the other eye.
Okay.
No sneak attack on that one. But
Now you're less an eyeball, more into the pinprick.
whatever it is,
The
I just
light
want
that's
it.
in its skull.
I just would love to kill it before
Stab
it
it in the
kills
glowy
me.
bits.
That is
It's
a
like boss.
13 to hit.
Video game.
That'll actually hit.
That'll hit. Okay. Since it is my offhand, it is only 2 because I can't add my dex.
It is still with you.
Damn it! I figured I'd at least try to kill it.
Xavier.
Can he go?
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
that
yeah. Cranthor.
That's okay. I usually don't roll that well on initiative.
You guys are doing great. You see double thumbs up from under the...
Please hit this thing.
Should I send Andrea this picture?
Yes,
Well,
because I told her I was down.
the boner right here that just hit me, I'm going to return the favor because I still don't know about this clusterfuck.
Oh, this is 5 what we're doing.
Should have reckless that. 13. Does that hit the skeleton?
13 does not hit the skeleton.
Damn. Or wait, is this a skeleton or a zombie?
That's a skeleton.
Ah,
I don't
crap.
think there are any actual zombies.
Yeah, I think they were all skeletons.
Did this guy go on the last turn? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he shot
Yeah,
a Thor.
Yeah.
He got rid of my reaction and he tried to shoot me with something very bad, I imagine.
It looked bad.
Yeah. Whenever you see like a black beam of energy come at you, that's not good.
I don't want any of that.
I hope he can't do that again.
Doing.
That's about all Cranthor can do is miss. I only get one attack per round.
Xavier, please hit this thing.
Can I reach Cass from under the wagon where I'm laying? Is he?
Yeah, if you just wiggle forward a little bit, like spend,
He's still like ground level.
Yep.
I imagine so, yeah.
I mean, a little up, but
Enough for me to.
yeah, you could
okay.
reach out and grab him.
You guys
Like
are
as
good.
he sways past you, you can get him.
You guys are going to be completely covered in mud.
Cass, I don't have anything to hit him with. How about? But I'll make sure you don't die.
What the fuck? I have a dagger in my hand. Take my rapier, take my dagger, do something.
No, I'm not good with anything like that.
Ah!
No.
Then pull me out of his mouth.
Well, you're doing fine in there. What better spot to stab from than up in the mouth? Very sensitive upper mouth that gators have.
Until I die.
Do I hear any of this, or is my rage too strong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I healed you, he reaches out and heals you for 21.
Oh my god. I feel much better, actually.
And then you both heal for 2.
Oh, I'll take it.
I haven't taken any damage.
That gives me back the 2 that I lost to that zombie a minute ago. Not zombie,
Or,
scout.
22 damage is what you heal for.
Oh my god, I'm back to full health.
Damn.
You're so
Thank you,
squishy.
God.
Crantor, are you okay out there?
This is why I'm a rage
I
character.
am fine.
Does that horse realistically look dead?
Yeah. It's being eaten and is not moving anymore.
We lost our carriage.
That's sad.
Yeah.
It's only down one horse.
Oh wait, there's 2?
There's 2.
Oh, I thought
just
there was
didn't-
one. Okay.
No, we're all
How's the
walking.
caravan master look?
Nothing's attacked him yet, but he seems pretty mad that his horse just got chewed on.
That's
Fair.
valid.
Fair. Here's Cranthor's.
Oh, yeah,
I think
you're pretty good.
I'm fine. So
Would it have been my action to? Could I crawl over here and try and just shut that door from this?
Yeah.
Would that be my? I already used my action, but do I have enough with my movement bonus action to?
I would say shutting the door would be a standard action. So
Okay.
you could. The only thing you could do is crawl back to that side of the
I don't think I want to do that.
carriage. Okay.
I think I want to. So could I get past Cass without getting opportunity attacked with him in its mouth?
Yeah, it seems to be a little busy with its weapon at the moment.
Where are you going?
Unless it just beat you with Cass.
Actually, I'll stay where I'm at and
Oh
hope the
my
one
God.
above me doesn't know where I'm at.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right. After
You're just
Xavier,
gonna beat him with cats.
your Van Master's going to shoot the gator chewing on a horse.
Yeah.
He hits it.
Yeah. Get him.
Murder.
Oh, it's
Get
pretty
him.
good. Maybe.
Get him, bud.
He finishes it off. Just shoots it
Good
right
job,
in the
buddy.
head.
Excellent.
Nice.
The skeleton guy.
The gator.
The-
Oh, the
Wow.
gator.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one eating the horse,
Oh,
he
God.
did.
Good job, bro.
It kind of collapses horse and mouth, the front of that carriage, and just kind of and gets to work loading another bolt into it.
Holy shit, how is this one still with us? That one only took like 9 damage, I think, before. How much damage did he do with that?
How bad does the gator
Heavy
that's
crossbows do a lot.
fighting
Huh?
him do? How bad does it look?
Heavy crossbows do a lot.
the ones
Yeah.
fighting him,
Yeah.
you can't see it from where you're at. I don't
No, I can't.
think. Cass takes 10 damage.
Ow! This is the worst.
But
It's
I
a
hate
bad
alligators.
day for Cass.
I'm sorry.
Cass, I told you they were ornery as hell.
These ones are dead.
Cranthor, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
The sound of bells begins to go off.
Oh,
over you.
yeah.
Aw.
That is a 18.
The bells go away. As that stops, the figure leaps down off of its log and begins to approach.
Ew.
20, 25, 30. And it'll end its turn there. Then you have 2 skeletons who will... Actually, 1 skeleton attacking you, another one hitting the horse.
Still?
That one that's still alive, yeah.
Oh, there's. God damn it! There's a second one.
The guy attacking you misses, and the guy attacking the horse hits. because the horse has next to no armor class.
Burn my action search.
He jabs into the horse
appreciate
again,
that, though.
and it kind of goes slumps into the saddle
hurts.
it's connected to.
Does it look dead?
It is non-responsive. Other than that, the skeleton in the wagon hops out the other door, and its first target will be Cranthor, so it'll walk on over there.
Well, does it hit the door? 'Cause-
No.
It
Oh
was
wait, it's open. That's right.
Yeah. I'm just like holding my breath underneath.
How
there
far
as
can it go?
like-
Let's say it's got 20 feet of move, so left.
Yeah, I can get there.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you.
Are they smart enough to flank, or is
Yes,
he just gonna?
it will flank.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's under the control of that fucker right there.
Yep, that's what I wanted to make sure though, because I wasn't sure if he was just running or
Still
not.
misses, though.
Nice. Very nice.
Wow.
That is the
Cloak is
end of
paying
your
for
turn.
itself.
Edda.
Okay.
Kill it.
So how do reactions work? So I get one a round. So if I
Yep.
use mine right now, does it reset and I have it back at the top of the round?
You'll have
At
it
the
back
start
next
of your turn, it refreshes.
At the start of my turn.
So you have one now.
I know. Okay. I will maneuver myself so I'm technically not prone anymore. So I'm straddling it instead
Okay.
of sprawling.
Sure.
Okay. And I'm right on top of it. So I guess I'll just. I'm not gonna drop my shield, but. Like right on the base of its neck.
Sure. Give me an attack with advantage.
Please.
I'm gonna kill it.
Please. 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 A 15.
Hits.
Yes! So my 2d8, my extra d6, because I'm big. 1 point of radiant damage, and then 11 points of piercing damage.
It stops shaking
Ah.
and begins to slowly sink into the bog.
Ah. Going with it.
How much movement do I have left?
20 feet.
Dope. Oh, 5, 10.
Did it drop cast out of its mouth? Or is
It's
that...
not like gripping him tightly anymore. He can get out of it.
Okay.
It's kind of.
Has it gone full on like
I was
rigor
gonna say, I was
mortis,
gonna-
like lock and jaw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hasn't just froze like that.
Yeah.
That would've
That's
sucked.
Trying to put a hand out to the ground.
I think that's how sloth claws work.
Are diagonals 5, or can you only do one diagonal?
They're still 5.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll do that, and I'll make my way toward Sketchy Fucker, and I'll go, hey, Sketchy Fucker! I'll make eye contact and growl a little bit.
It will return its dark face area to you.
Bitch!
And I say, bitch.
Well, Cranthor, it looks like something else has grabbed your target's attention, or his attention. He's kind of marching toward you and just kind of.
I'm very big right now.
Yeah.
Do I still have my bonus action?
I don't think you've spent it.
No, I'll keep it.
Okay. That's the end of Edda's turn.
Yee.
Cass.
Hi. So this thing's sinking.
Yep.
Does that guy, if I push myself up against the edge of the wagon, could I hide? Does that break enough line of sight?
I would say if you are completely behind it, you're definitely breaking line of sight. Like if you wedge yourself against the wall and like.
Okay.
But if you like peek around, then it turns into like a partial cover scenario.
Right. Because I imagine my longbow is near me,
Yeah.
so I'm able to
Pick
drop.
it up.
Okay. Drop rapier and dagger, pick up longbow,
Mm.
and then I want to hide against the wagon,
Okay.
and then I want to shoot him from there. Would that work? Or
You're going to have to turn the corner to shoot him.
would I be able to then switch sides behind here, crouch behind there, and shoot,
Yeah, as long as you have
And-
line of sight on him.
and be hidden? Use hide action first. Because if I came around this way,
if you have line of sight on him and you don't move after the shot, you won't be able to really hide from him.
Right. I want to do the hide action first so that I'm hidden from him, then pop up. And
Yeah,
shoot.
no, that you can do. Yeah, you just won't be hidden after the shot.
Correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Then Cass will pick up his longbow. Switch to that side. Because he should be able to get there. Because half the movement, 5, 10, 15, he'd be able to be there to get a direct line. And gonna go ahead and try sharpshooter shot on that. No advantage, or actually first hide.
Yeah, roll the hide first.
18.
Total?
Yep.
You think he sees you?
Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna shoot him anyway.
Do it.
With sharpshooter, that will be 15 to hit.
That does not hit him.
All right. Then
You kind of shoot through like some cloak, but it doesn't seem to really make contact with any physical part of him.
gotcha. Then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, Crantor.
I'm gonna try again to hit this thing. 'Cause I need to get these things out of the way. They are bothersome.
How hurt does Cass look right now?
It's a 17 on the die. I'm assuming
definitely
it's, yeah.
About half.
And it is undead.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, that thing's gone.
I'm hiding
Sunk
behind
back.
it.
They get sunk back into the depths of the swamp.
Yeah, we'll take
Or it's like
that.
slowly going down and it's revealing more of you because you're.
My cover's going away. No.
It's just you slowly get like.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck him up.
And 9 radiant damage.
It explodes before your maul.
Nice.
Dust. As you come charging at the figure, an arrow kind of whizzes past him, and he sees Cranthor just explode one of his minions. You see the individual kind of like stop his movement and begins to reassess the battlefield.
Splat.
Split.
And that will be it for Cranthor.
Okay.
Oh, I need to make a wisdom save to see
Yes,
if I
you
get
do.
rid of that reaction. No.
Savior.
Does a horse still look like it's getting attacked by these two things? Or are they not looking at it anymore?
The one that it was attacking it is like still, it's like pulling its blade out of it right now.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on the horse.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It is sanctuary.
With some saving throw before you can attack
Before
it.
you can attack it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then.
Pretty good spell.
Yeah. As long as you don't plan to attack, that's the only downside. Because it'll end once you attack.
I'm going to run over to Cass and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Hello.
Are you behind this?
Yeah, I'm right here. I imagine you can, like, get out from under there.
You should be able to. I think I'm right next to the edge.
Yeah, nothing can stop you.
Yeah, I was going to say you should be able to get...
You heal for 14. And then
Holy shit.
if the horse is alive, it heals for 2. I don't know if it is.
It is.
And then
Yeah.
Cranthor, you'll also heal for 2.
Nice.
It kind of starts to try to stand up.
Can I shout
Thank
over
you.
at it?
Yeah.
You really need to play dead, horse. And it can understand me with the shepherd.
It knows what you're saying.
Yeah.
If it understands it is different.
Oh, right, yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say, I think their intelligence is like a 3.
Yeah.
So they're not great.
But it heard you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because one of my players tried to talk to a horse once. and
Anything
it's
else
like,
from Xavier?
No.
You have
Okay. After you do it, you see the horse kind of slump back down. But it seems like it's got its head cocked in like one of its ears. Like,
Did I do it?
Is
Did
this
I do
correct?
It, mister?
yeah, like it's trying to figure out if this is working.
Yeah.
And then the killer master will shoot at the skeleton and it will stabbing his Horse.
Get it.
It hits.
Get it.
Alright, B. It he knocks out like a collarbone, but it's still standing. Then the rest of them go. The only individual who has spoken so far from the undead.
This guy.
Yeah. He kind of like looks about and they don't normally bring clerics. And he just kind of turns
Oh
around.
God, I
And,
think he's talking to you. And I'll point to.
I'm a wonderful cleric, actually.
you see him.
I do believe they're called death clerics.
To me.
Although I haven't killed a single
He
fucking thing.
engages and then he's woofs out of sight.
Oh, he's like running.
Like he kind of like looks around, kind of like he like wavers a little and he poofs gone.
Invisibility. Can I see his footsteps?
Oh,
Give me a
but wait, with the unicorn,
passive doesn't.
with the unicorn totem,
yes.
it gives us advantage to see invisible things within 30 feet of the unicorn totem.
You can try to roll perception with advantage if you want.
That's-
Is that an action, though?
I'll allow passive.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's a
Neither of those are better than a
no.
passive.
No.
So he's gone. There's one skeleton still attacking you.
He gonna die.
Swing. He hits.
Oh, good for him.
Actually, his buddy will come over to you too. There.
The one that was going
Yeah,
for
the horse he's attacking is dead.
Now does he
so
does he
will-
move to flank or
Yes, he will.
now the corpse of his buddies?
That doesn't really obstruct him, no.
You know, he would just stomp on that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That will not hit you. So only his friend did, and he does 9 damage, which you can
Have
have
to-
4.
4 or 5.
4. You round it down.
Okay. Most generous.
It's core rules.
Yeah.
Still generous.
I don't think I have any other undead.
Mm-mm.
Except those two now.
Just got the 2.
Yeah.
So-
Crantor.
Edda, what do you do?
Do you also get a perception check since...
Do I? If I was there?
She was watching him.
Yeah.
I was. I
Yeah.
had.
You were you were
At
working
advantage,
right-
is she within
right over
range
to
of the
Yeah.
Staring
unicorn?
at that, bruh.
That's fucking cool, by the way.
Oh, the unicorn totem.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Wait till you eat shrooms, then summon the unicorn totem.
A
That's a good day.
13.
I'm down with you, friend.
Not no,
See
not sure.
him. Fucking coward! And I'll go hit that one.
Move to flank.
Can
Okay.
I? Do I have room?
You could probably kick that horse carcass out of the way.
Well, there's
there's a
technically
live one,
two
though,
there.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
there,
what
there
I'm
are
saying.
there are.
One's
What's
a
your
living
passive
horse.
insight? Let me see.
Mine?
12. Yeah, you know that horse is actually alive and playing dead.
I don't want to fuck that up for him. That's alright. I'll just come up and.
You want to screw it up?
As you
Fuck
go
that
walking
for
by,
him.
its tongue just slides out of its mouth.
You're doing good. You're
Is
doing
there that thing like dog where its tail's wagging because it's so excited it's doing that?
No, it's swatting flies.
It's like
still.
it's doing like and the tail's actually still like doing like if flailing around.
Still
I'll go
swatting
up
flies.
and take a swipe at that one. Motherfucker. 13?
Does not hit them.
I rolled a 13 earlier. It was
Great.
disappointing.
Dope.
Stupid boners.
That's what I do.
Cass.
All right. He was far enough away. I don't think actually I could see him clearly because of the lighting.
Right.
So I don't imagine I can roll to see if I see him.
You could roll to listen for him.
Would that be free or action?
Be free.
Okay.
You would have advantage on that.
Yep, for listening. Okay. Nope. That's terrible.
He is
Passive is
destined to get away.
Yep.
Yeah, these are
Alright.
the worst perception with advantage checks.
I rolled a 2 and an 8, yeah.
That's exactly,
Exactly
what I
what-
rolled.
yeah.
Look at that. That's crazy.
All right.
This guy has plot armor.
Apparently.
No.
Just manifesting through the die rolls.
Can I see over the top of the horse?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if not, I can move just a little bit more. But my goal is to get a line of sight on the skeleton.
Yep. You can see it.
Do I need to roll to hide first and then move?
I would say
Or-
it's not aware of you currently.
Okay, cool.
You've got people within 5 feet
I do.
engaged with it anyway. You
Yeah.
have to hide.
And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it then.
I was hoping we could cripple that guy and take him as tribute.
That would have been fun.
We have a lot of creations to bring, though.
Yeah.
We do.
Yes.
And they probably only need the skulls, right?
We're sticking pieces.
Not gonna sharpshooter this one. Okay, just gonna shoot. Ooh, that's not gonna hit. Good damage, but terrible roll. So.
Okay. Is that it for Cass?
Good call.
Hide. Natural 20 on hide, though.
They don't. Nobody knows
Come
where you
one
are.
with the swamp.
Standing right
Traitor.
next to you.
Yeah.
It's like friggin' a predator.
I'm part of the
Like
alligators
where
now.
you
You
puts
lower
the
into the
mud all
swamp.
over the top.
I'm with the alligator.
Oh shit! I'm gonna reckless this
Like a
fucking
reed
boner
snorkel.
because it looks like it's just 2 skeletons left. Why not? 19 on the die is gonna hit.
Yep.
Oh, that was dropped. Unfortunately, it was a 6. I wish I could keep that. Let's see.
No, I can't hit anything today.
10 bludgeoning
I hit the first thing.
and 9 radiant.
It explodes.
Oh shit, the first thing should have been a crit.
That thing's
I
dead.
should have had a crit for the first thing that I hit. I'm an assassin.
Turn around.
Damn it, I didn't think about that.
And that'll be it for Kranthor. He is very eager to kill this last one if somebody else
Xavier.
doesn't beat him to it.
Do I see, yeah. Can I see that this is the only one left alive?
You don't see any other threats?
So, should we kill this one, or do you think that dragon would want this one alive?
Yes, it's just kill
You
it.
don't know where Cass is at.
I'm standing right next
I'm
to
just
him.
shouting out.
Oh.
I saw him come over here and hide. I may
Yep.
not know exactly.
Yeah, if you
where
never
he
broke
is.
line of sight, you just
Oh no, I never did.
Yeah.
You just see him like all covered in like swampiness and just like
Like I'm the only one that knows he's there.
Yeah.
I'm in a ghillie suit.
just like half submerged, just like a little reed he's breathing through under the water.
Kill it.
I have an idea if this thing doesn't die, what I'm going to do.
I mean,
No, I
the
want
dragon
it
wants
dead.
stuff. Do you think you'd want it dead or alive?
Kill it. Kill it, it's undead. Kill it.
Would Kranthor know whether Sasanahar would
Sasanahar.
want the skeleton still wriggling? Or whether the bones would be enough?
You would know that Sasanahar would not be that interested in the servants of the necromancers.
It would have liked the dude that disappeared, but these guys are just...
they're not really of any value alive.
How splintered is the wood that got ripped off the side of the wagon?
It's got like a halfling size hole.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'll just go. Are we still in combat initiative?
I mean, there is one skeleton left.
Okay,
Someone has to do something about that.
Well, I'm just gonna go over and pick up some of the wood and start using mending to put the wagon back together.
You would know that this is a little too big of a gash for mending to fix. This will take a wagon, right? Cart, right?
Cartwright.
Cartwright.
I think that's right.
Okay. I guess I won't do anything.
Who has carpenter's
Nothing really
tools?
Do
I have Smith's tools.
Too.
The caravan master doesn't even know that's happened yet.
Oh boy, that poor guy. At least he's still alive, and one of his horses is too.
So anything else from Xavier?
no, I don't think there's anything to do really.
Okay. Caravan master will fire at the last remaining skeleton. Ooh, might one-shot it.
I'm really sad he's done more damage than Cass this entire time.
He does not quite finish it, but you do, Granthor, kind of a bolt flies past you and goes into one of its eye sockets.
Nice.
It will swing at Granthor. It will miss. Head up.
Can that?
Can I do an active perception check to see if I can figure out where that guy went?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have disadvantage or advantage. Well, you'd have advantage, but I doubt he's still within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Does he have to be within 30 feet or just us?
Both.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and give myself advantage.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. Oh, it's a 22.
You know, with your 22, you see his footsteps, and you come up to where he was, and there's just nothing.
Bitch.
Teleportation.
He's fucking gone. And I'll end my turn.
Coward.
Going to try to shoot him. See if this works. No sharpshooter.
Okay.
Just trying to kill the skeleton. That'll be a... God damn it, only, no, that's a 15.
That'll hit.
Cool. That is 12, 14, 15, 16, 20.
It is gone.
I just want to shoot an arrow right where the bridge of the nose would be and just pop out the rest.
Sure, yeah. The after already kind of being fractured from the first bolt,
Yep.
it finishes it off, and it just kind of shatters into little fragments as the rest of it kind of collapses down. All right, you have survived this ambush.
Should I start scouting again? Because that was horrible.
The caravan master dismounts, and he kind of looks forlornly at his dead horse, and he starts uncoupling it from the wagon.
Maybe you ought not wander very far.
No, but maybe if I had 30 feet or so in front of you guys.
I don't.
What
I
if
don't-
you get eaten by
I don't
more
think you want to
alligators?
do that,
And it's
friend.
dark, right?
Yes.
That's true.
You're
That
basically
hurt really
my
bad.
I'm gonna
Thank
pop
you,
the
Xavier.
ring.
No problem. Good
Light
thing
it
talking
up.
your friends into bringing me, Cass.
Healing. Wonderful.
You guys see my unicorn?
Thank you.
I
Oh,
did see the unicorn.
Although you smashed me.
I am fucking mean too.
It's true. You guys are not the most coordinated fighters I've ever seen.
Listen, friend.
I'm listening.
Fuck off. I'll go see if I can't do anything to help this caravan master.
Yeah, you help him.
As I
drag-
shrink. Walk and shrink at the same time.
Yeah,
Thump.
as you like deflate walking toward him to help him, he kind of looks over and says, "This probably would have been easier while you were bigger." He starts dragging the dead horse
Yeah, I'll help
off the
him.
sides of the.
Cranthor will help with that too.
Well, but yeah, with the three of you, it's not that difficult.
Horses are heavy.
Yeah.
The two of you are also very strong.
Yeah.
But the three of you are able to drag it to the side, kind of push it over off the road, and he kind of looks at it in size, and then looks over at his wagon and sees there's just a big hole in the side, and he,
Pat.
yep.
I'm gonna guess that's gonna tack on a premium, huh? Or do you have insurance? I hope you have insurance. It's really irresponsible to drive around without insurance.
Let's see, who summoned me to write you? I believe it was my good friends
Oh no.
at the Merchant's Fortune.
Oh no.
I'll just pass the bill on to them.
No, how much is it?
Oh,
How much is it gonna be to fix it? Don't fucking lie to me either.
we just gotta figure that out first. My guess is 30, 40 gold pieces, somewhere in
We
there.
get out of here and I'll think about covering it.
Okay.
Can Cass appraise to see if that sounds about right?
Sure.
Although I'm not really well versed in wagons, I don't think.
Yeah. Probably
Disadvantage? Okay. Yeah, that's a 4 plus 2 for Yeah, no.
Might be right.
Okay.
Guy.
Well, I think we should take some of these things for the dragon. Might get us in faster.
She will care little for these minions.
Well, to show we've killed them, right? Won't mean much, but maybe at least to say, hey, we're friendly.
It would be a good gesture. I wish we could have captured the leader, though.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have shot him in the face, yes.
Yeah.
I was hoping to cripple him.
By and by, do you guys have some beef with the Cabal, or was I know I've heard about them being a problem out here, but it
Yeah,
sounds
I was
like
wondering
you've
that
met
too.
them before.
I am not a fan.
It looks like it's mutual.
How many times have we run into him? This is the third?
At least.
I mean, they're normally pretty aggressive. We don't have a very good track record, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yep. Just wanted for taking something the King's Shadow are after, not friends with the Cabal, taking me through the worst part of the Dreadbog.
It's not the worst.
The least you guys could do is pay to fix the hole in his wagon.
I mean, I've got no choice but to take you now. Just
Right. You
he's
assume...
going above and beyond here. on
please
this
warn
job.
people. You should have hired guards.
It's
Normally
true.
that's our job. And technically we have done that, so...
I mean, we have defended your wagon, so, you know.
It didn't work too well. I mean,
But we also got
it's
attacked
still-
because we were in the wagon.
We don't know that.
He seems like he does.
He thinks he knows that. He doesn't know that for sure.
I'm just saying, I'm not here because I love to vacation in the Dreadbog.
You,
I know,
you
you're
took
here
the
'cause
risk,
you're
friend.
being paid.
This was not the route I was told I'd be going on, and then the King's Shadow showed up. And
Hey,
I
guess
thought
what?
I'd avoid them.
You offered. Didn't you?
Well, my friend,
Thomas.
I'm sorry, I don't know these guys that well, but I don't have any money, but I tried to keep your horse alive.
I appreciate that.
Again, you offered to take a different route.
Thomas.
Didn't have to. But that means you assume the risk. Just like I did.
Thomas.
I think we should.
You're being
Unbelievable
overly
jackass. I
aggressive.
mean,
I agree with you, sir.
It's
And
his
I'm going to go up
wagon.
and sit.
he hits his.
How does this horse?
It's
pull it?
struggling. It's working, but it's straining.
Do I know where we're going exactly? Do we have an actual destination, or are we?
Yeah, from the directions you were given, you know that this thing has a couple of days to pull
Oh my god!
before you even get to like where you were told you can go buy things.
Can Kranthor help pull it?
Yeah, you could take
Edda,
part of the saddle and
you said something about an elk.
take it with you.
Now this horse,
I know.
they're struggling up here. Edda, this horse needs backup.
I know, but it's only gonna stick around for about a day.
That'll get us halfway there.
Okay, the full wave.
No.
I'll get you the full. I'll get us the full.
It's faster and it doesn't rest.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
actually.
All right, hang on just a second.
It will listen to her. We
Yep.
do know that.
Stand
Okay.
back.
Yep.
I'll take out the thing. Oh, Forrest aid me in my time of need. Chuck it.
Throw it in here. Ah!
Oh,
And
he's perfect.
in front of you is an elk about 16 feet tall with just grand kind of horns that are or they're antlers, but they're like that weird. They're big and like webbed.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
And they're about the size of a man on either side of its
Yeah,
head.
they're huge.
It stands. It actually dwarfs the wagon, and it kind of looks towards you and snorts loudly, waiting for you to tell it what to do.
Your name's Frederick.
I have no idea what.
Does he like it? Does he like his name?
You want me to ask him if he likes his name?
Yeah.
I'm now conflicted because Cass.
Do you want to
like,
be
wait.
called
Oh
Finn?
no! I called my cat Frederick. I can't.
Yeah,
call him
I was gonna
Frederick.
say if you said Frederick, Cass would
Frederick's
be
my
like,
default name for
Yeah.
companions.
yeah, no, Cass would probably freak out and be like, wait, why do you know that? Like, why did that name come to mind?
All right, I won't call him Frederick because I call my cat Frederick.
Yeah, you did.
What's a good elk name?
Arnhold.
Nah. God, I just had the craziest desire to name it Torbjorn, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, do it. Do it. Torbjorn.
We're gonna call him Torby. We're gonna call him Torby.
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 Let's play an elk sound and see exactly what this does sound like. And they're
It's
pretty,
like a high pitch.
they're pretty wild.
Yeah, they're
There's
a weird noise.
Such
Yeah.
a good noise.
Yeah.
It's a bugle.
It's really sad when you shoot them on Red Dead.
Yeah.
It sounds so terrible. I'm just like, oh,
I
I'm a
need
dick.
them perfect
You know that
pets.
scene in the Polar Express? I think it's reindeer though.
That's reindeer, yeah.
Oh, it's caribou. It's
Or sorry,
caribou.
yeah.
I think
It's
elk are a little
caribou.
bigger. And then
And then they have
moose
the-
are bigger than them.
Brandon says, "Please don't forget his clothes."
Big checks from you, not me.
I know. I'm saying it to other people, so there is a greater chance of us remembering.
There you go.
I
That's
cannot
what you
wait.
hear when you summon it.
To ride this thing into battle. Oh, I'm so excited. Does he like it? Does he like his name?
What are you calling him?
Torby.
Torv?
Torby.
Torby.
Yeah.
Do you like the name of that, Mr. Elk? You can be honest. You won't hurt my feelings.
And it can speak to you too?
I understand its motions and body language. Like, I know what it's trying to tell me. It doesn't speak in words.
It kind of like cocks its head a little sideways, and it seems to be all right with this.
basically a meh.
What? Does he have one? Does he have it? Do you have a name?
Do you have something you like to be called?
I don't know how it could communicate that to you.
Right. I didn't know, like a
Yeah.
head nod or something. Like, he couldn't tell me, but
Yeah,
But he has another name that we
He
could
just
try to
twitches
figure
his ear.
out.
I could know that he has one, just I wouldn't know what it was. It's a mystery to figure out.
It was the one she'll take so seriously.
It acknowledges it has a name.
It has its own name.
Guys, I cannot wait until we get back to Mr. Megorium's shop. I know Mr. Megorium will be able to figure it out. Then I'll just call you Elk for now. Mr. Elk? Miss Elk? I ain't looking.
Can I call you Thunderhoof?
It's a mister.
Mr.
It's pretty unmistakable at this size of a creature.
Yeah, I mean, he has antlers, so.
I'm calling you Thunderhooves. Do you like that? Oh yeah. This is a cool elk.
I'll ask Mr. Megorium to figure out his name.
That's just a nickname for right now.
Good boy. Do you care to pull this for us?
It just stares at you.
I don't want to give you orders. We
That's
really.
exactly how that item works, though.
I know. I need you to pull this wagon.
It bites down on one of the outstretched part that you would hold a horse to, and just starts tugging it behind it.
Oh, well, hang on.
Can the other horse pull with it? Is there enough room in there?
No.
No?
No, and that'd be a pain in the ass. The stride wouldn't match. Well, what's the caravan master's name?
Oh,
Did
I
we
know,
get his
I know.
name?
No one's ever bothered.
Hey,
I just
oh.
messed
I don't care. He's a driver.
Miss, I don't think I asked you what your name was.
Steve.
Hi, Steve.
That's an excellent name, Steve.
I'm Etta,
Hey.
Steve. We've only been on the road 3 days together.
You guys are really
And
rude.
yet it feels like a lifetime.
Right? Well, Steve, is there any way you could help me fashion a harness for the elk?
For that?
Just so he doesn't have to, like, yank it around with his teeth?
Yeah, that's fair. I can try. Let me see. And he hops down, starts like taking different bits of rein, just any leather strap thing he's got.
What
and
kind of
starts,
check
like,
would that
tying it
be?
out?
Can I help
He
him?
does have a
Um,
whole other harness.
So
he
sleight of
can
hand is what he is
cannibalize.
rolling.
I cannot help with
Yeah,
that.
let's see if I can help.
Okay. That'll get him up to an 18, which I would say that's enough. You don't think this is going to last forever, but it does. He's able to use all the bits of saddle and everything else he's got and turn it into just kind of one big leather loop that he can get just around the elk and back, so that it's got some kind of harness to pull from. He does. You're gonna have to. Someone's gonna have to steer this thing.
He'll just follow his orders too, for now.
It kind of nods.
You're good.
Oh. Okay. Guess my horse can follow behind.
Yeah.
You want me to ride your horse? I'm really good with animals.
Sure.
I'll make sure it stays safe.
I appreciate that. So we're gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's be off. Go that way.
Thunderhoof.
Elk.
Thunderhoof elk?
Yes, perfect. What's your horse's name?
He's perfect.
Oh, that one?
Mm-hmm.
Sally.
You're beautiful, Sally. I'll start petting. I'll feed it a good berry.
She has shame her brother died.
Aww.
Oh, God. I wish I could have saved that one.
Me too.
How is horse meat?
We're just gonna cut into this horse. Oh my god.
Edible and
Yeah.
a little
It's
tough because
edible.
they're like very muscular creatures,
I was
but
gonna say that. I don't know how
people
well
historically have eaten it. It's definitely been a thing.
I just don't know how well that would go over with the caravan.
Cranthor considers it, but then thinks better. I think.
So are we loading all these zombie creatures onto the cart?
Just the skulls.
Alright, well, you guys can get to skull chopping if you want.
Yeah, I'll get the skull chop.
Yeah, is there a way to take off the heads of like the alligators and stuff like that?
Yeah, you can like sever through tissue and disconnect them from like their spines and stuff.
Did you guys know about this?
Is the hide intact? Or is it...
Mostly. More so on the gators.
They said people in that village be willing to trade. Seems a shame to waste it.
You want to skin the zombie gators.
Yeah, might as well.
Who are you people?
Well, again, something for trade potentially.
Mm,
I'd prefer just to take the heads and go.
but it's gross.
Yep.
If you pay me to do it, I'll help.
God, you are a saint,
Alright.
Steve. These guys don't deserve you.
I like you. I'll give you rides after this.
No, most excellent. Most excellent. And if you ever need another horse healed,
Sure. Yeah, I won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but if I can get some hide out of it, I will.
Sure, we will assist you.
Is it nature or
Survival.
survival? That's better. I think.
I will allow you to use dexterity if you want in place of wisdom.
Nah, me too. That's fine.
I was gonna say then actually I would be good at that too.
Well, there's more than one gator. No, it's a natural 20.
You get like
Plus
complete hides.
while you're skinning this thing, Xavier's just behind you the whole time. Oh God, Edda, that's gross. Oh my God.
Cranthor just comes over and rips the head off of it.
You know, there's kind of there's some weird noises because there's still like tendon and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So it's a gory scene.
Listen, if you don't like it, don't watch.
No, I'd rather stand here and make noises. Oh God.
Whatever.
Edda, there's blood on your foot.
Hey. I'll reach out and try to get blood on his face.
Oh god.
I don't want zombie blood on me.
Do a contested dexterity check.
Thanks. It's a 16.
I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, Xavier's able to kind of dodge out of the way.
I just kind of, oh God.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are interesting people.
Thank you.
Would you like a tooth?
No, I don't normally go around desecrating bodies. I'm okay.
Trust me, buddy.
Cranthor,
They already been raised.
I would definitely
in
like a
bed.
tooth from the one that bit the shit out of me.
Or rip one out?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yoink.
Cass is gonna take it. Motherfucker.
You were fine. I thought you were doing great, Cass.
I was dying in its mouth
Something
multiple times.
happened.
I got trumped by that alligator there, and then Edda jumped on top of it and killed it and me, and then Edda saved me.
You didn't die.
I went unconscious.
You didn't die.
Last thing I saw was
But
you
did
going,
die?
ah! Over top.
But did you die?
I didn't.
There. Moral of the story. We didn't die. Runwin's not going to be pissed
More
at
of the
us.
story, she knocked me unconscious, though.
Who is Runwin?
You'll find out.
Yes, you will. I am... are we done here? Yes? We're good?
I think so.
Right? Cool. Awesome. Let's go. Yes?
Yep.
Cass is gonna get back in the cart.
I'll ask Thunderhoof's elk to kneel so I can climb on top of him, and I'll ride my elk.
And it gets down.
Yes.
Its tail, short, stubby tail, is like a ramp.
Yes. Good boy.
Yeah. At your normal size, you look positively diminutive on
That's
this thing.
wonderful. What a big soft boy.
It has a fur coat that's super thick. It's like hugging a furry parka.
So great.
Oh, Cass did want to pick up his weapons, too, and he'll start cleaning and
Sure.
resharpening them as they're in the carriage.
Yeah, I guess all of the remains you keep can be just stacked in a corner.
Yep.
Bunch of skulls just like chattering as the
Yep.
wheels shake. Yeah, you continue down the path at a slightly brisker pace. You notice that the horse you are on is needing to kind of pick up a little bit to match the elk's stride.
Okay.
You suspect it will tire before the elk.
Before the elk does.
Yes,
We'll have to rest at some point anyway. What time is it?
it is early night
Is it?
or evening-ish.
Are there lights on the carriage?
There are 2 sconces for torches.
Which it's just Cass and Caranthor in the wagon at this point, yes?
Yes.
Cass would like to... Caranthor,
Yes.
did just want to say, thank you for picking this round and trusting me with this and going with me to the dragon. I know, it's not an easy thing I asked, so, just thank you.
You are welcome, Cassie. I do think we should pay the man for his cart, however.
That's fair, just, you know. He did offer, and then I felt like he was trying to raise the price on us at one point, so, you know. Try to make sure he stays even with us, not trying to fleece us, you know. But that's been my thing, you know. Intimidation and pushing people around is something I'm pretty good at. Fortunately or unfortunately.
Useful skills in the right situation.
Certainly. Just sometimes I guess I forget to turn that off.
It can be hard to do so. When in a rage, I often can't control myself.
I've seen it, you are quite terrifying.
It is a struggle sometimes.
I get that though. I like the hunt, the chase, following my prey, taking them out.
I like destroying them.
You know that's what it was back then, with that one guy? The guy that I chased after? It was the hunt. That was my hunt. My kill. Right or wrong. It is how I was trained.
That was a difficult day.
It was.
We have had many of late.
For sure. But... Got another day, yes? One more day. Then to your village after. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing you fight.
As am I.
You'll do well.
I hope so. I am uncertain if I should have taken this deal. This weapon is very nice, but I still do not know if we can trust Megorium.
I've been wondering that myself, but at this point, I've taken a deal myself, so it is what it is. And we'll see what comes of it.
We shall see. Yes.
You'll do well, though.
I hope so. Thank you, Cassian.
Of course, thank you.
Break out his pipe. This wagon's gonna start smelling a little funny in a bit.
Smell on my.
You do.
At 21, you detect a very distinct herbal scent
I was
coming
gonna say, I think I'm
from-
technically behind, right? If I'm not as fast,
Yeah.
like not by a lot, but
Yeah, no, it wafts in your direction, for sure.
I
Yes.
probably can't go too much longer
Okay.
because I have to go home.
So you continue down the road for a while. Those of you who are outside, well, actually, you're behind, so you can't see past the wagon. Edda,
Yeah.
from your perch atop the dire elk that is
Big
just
soft boy.
cleaving
his
a
name?
path forward for everything else.
We don't know it yet.
You see what looks like torchlight ahead
Oh,
on the path that you are on.
all right.
As you grow closer,
Company, gentlemen.
Friendly.
Don't know yet. They got torches, so maybe?
as you draw closer, you do see some humanoid outlines kind of in the light. Another torch lights a figure in the middle of the road, and they are kind of flanked with some others as they approach you. As you get fairly close, you can see that this is a dragonborn with other dragonborn beside it, as well as you see some kind of kobolds. Just you hear them more or less scurrying nearby.
You're taking out the tree branches near.
They'll be fine.
As you get in front of them, you hear "Stop!" from your elk about to trample some of the ones on the ground.
I'll pat the elk's shoulder.
Just kind of sits.
Alright, cool. I guess I'll just crawl off him then.
You want to slide down? or-
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna just go down the side of the elk and walk around. The dragonborn all have the insignia that you also have. The top of your cart.
Cass would like to get out as well and start making his way to the front, noticing we've stopped.
Granthor will join as well.
Okay.
yeah, I'm ready the horse up there. I'm gonna get off over the.
Okay. Yeah, you all congregate at the front. The caravan master just sits on his seat and waits for you guys to figure this one out.
Like the cigarette.
What can I do for you?
You are entering the inner territory of the Blight Queen.
Yep. And I'll point over my shoulder.
I
Been
see.
there, done that, got a pass.
I point at my face.
You should pay tribute to go further.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We already paid tribute to one guy. Is that not good?
That was to enter the bog.
We have tribute for the dragon, actually. We're on our way to deliver it.
I don't think he wants it for the dragon.
It is for the dragon, isn't it? It's an emblem.
Oh.
Well, to get past this point, you'll have to pay here.
There's a cut system.
And it is, I assume you'll tell me.
How many of you? 5 enormous elk. And,
Okay.
That'll be 25 head. 45 gold.
We killed a bunch of undead. You want that?
Do you have any remains?
Yes.
Crantor goes back, comes back with a alligator skull.
There's been more of those lately. Quite a hindrance. Living ones are bad enough.
Indeed.
Iron shell.
Correct.
We have some of your compatriots in our encampment.
Do you?
You would know that part of the tribute that Sasahanahar commands would be the youngling or hatchlings as well as material things. A number of turtles have been conscripted to fight within her ranks.
Are we heading in that direction?
You'll be passing them if you continue down this road.
Good.
We'll waive the tribute.
Thank you.
Keep
My
killing
God.
those damn undead.
For sure.
Most likely.
And if you ever bring back a necromancer, I'm sure I can find something a little nice to reward you with.
There's one in the area, or he
We
was.
almost had him.
Where we can send our team to hunt for him.
How long's it been?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we know about how long we've been traveling?
A few hours.
And was it a kind of crossroads like this?
You haven't had a lot of intersections since this. I think there's maybe been one more split in the road that you could have taken. That's a real, like in terms of just following the path, you haven't gone off the road yet. So it's pretty easy to relay where you were.
Then Cass would do that, or I guess he'd see if Cranthor might be able to relate since this is an area you're more familiar with.
Yeah, would I know that area?
I mean, it's easier for you to kind of get the lay of the swamp, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try my best to explain where it was.
it wouldn't be difficult for you.
Okay.
He kind of poofed out, though.
They've all been trained to teleport something, not very far, but enough to escape capture most of the time.
Cowards.
However, it sounds like this one might not be able to again for a while. He's already used it. That's good.
You said he looked kind of undead-ish, too?
Yeah, he had features that were ghoulish, but as an adjective, not the monster.
And he appeared intelligent.
Yes, did not have those pinprick eyes that so many of your undead foes have had.
He didn't look quite alive, but he wasn't completely mindlessly dead neither, so...
Some of them begin to turn like their creations.
That's disgusting.
I'd say that was pretty accurate for this one.
Yeah.
The one that we fought.
Saying he's going to turn into an alligator.
Well, that would be a new one. Wouldn't rule it out. They're
I think
abominations.
there are far enough alligators here.
Fewer by the day. There's
Is
a bounty
that
on
so?
those in the village.
Nice.
The undead ones as well?
Skull's a skull. I imagine they'd take them. 10 gold a head.
Nice.
Not bad pay.
No?
And did he take our skulls?
He inspected them. He didn't take them.
Okay.
But thank you for the update. We'll gather a hunting party and be on that way. Past this point, you shouldn't be too hassled. These are the inner lands of our queen.
In Draconic, Crantor says, "Thank you, and good luck with the necromancer."
And then he will reply, also in Draconic, "May her fury turn your enemies to ash." Then he will go back and, in Draconic, which you understand, he's kind of ordering people to circle up and start gathering some hounds and other things to go on a hunt. You see a few of them go from torches to taking what They don't look quite like yours, but they have their kind of own interpretation of goggles, and they'll kind of put them on. A group of about 5 of them with some
Spec
kobolds
Ops,
and-
kobolds.
Well, the kobolds don't need them. It's the dragonborn.
Yes. They don't have them, do they?
No.
They don't have
Still,
them.
I love the idea of Spec Ops. Kobolds.
Yeah.
So great.
Just thinking Rousek. Just Spec
yeah.
Ops. Just
Black leather, small crossbow.
So where would a guy get a pair of your fancy glasses?
Some are sold in the village, but if you earn the favor of Sasahanahar, she sometimes gives them to followers who have something to do for her.
We'll keep that in mind.
Safe travels.
You as well.
Yeah, a group of roughly a dozen things altogether begin to march off in that direction. A couple of them are even turtles.
So,
They kind of give you a head nod as they go by. They don't want to strike up conversation. They've probably not been in the tribe since they were very young.
aw.
Say to them in Aquan, keep the good fight going, friends.
They appear a little confused by that.
Aw.
So they don't, do I get the feeling they don't speak Aquan very well?
Yeah.
Aw.
That makes Cranthor sad.
Yeah, they're taking it like before they can even swim proficiently. So yeah, they go by.
Fuck.
Can I do an insight check on Krathor to see how he's handling that?
Yeah.
13.
You can definitely tell he's... The fact that they don't even speak his native tongue, he's not feeling great about that.
As Cass walks by, just kind of a pat on your shoulder.
He gives you a nod.
Cass will nod back and then head back to their caravan. Or carriage. Go back inside.
I'll fall in behind you, and Etta starts rummaging around in her bag, and I'll pull out the goggles. I forgot I had these.
Those
Oh,
signs.
Well, they're mine now. I paid for them. I don't need them. Well, I mean, I do need them, but not as much as you need them. They're much more... You'll get a lot more use out of them.
Are you sure? These
Yeah.
are quite expensive.
Yeah, and when I go back to town at some point, I'm going to shake Simon down for him, because he overcharged me, but, you know.
Somehow I'm not surprised with your brother.
Me neither, but it ain't here nor there. They would have been a lot more helpful if you had them tonight, so I'm sorry I forgot.
No, that's alright. This actually will help a lot, so thank you.
You're welcome. I'll climb in the wagon.
Cranthor also gets in the wagon and pulls the pipe back out.
Cass will put on the goggles because it's night.
Are we sleeping?
Well, you're not moving right
Gentlemen?
now.
I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna keep going, right?
I figured we'd sleep once we got to the village. You said it would be safer there, right?
Right. But how far out are we?
Do we...
You are at the speed you're going. You're about 16 hours away or so.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'd need to sleep on the way then.
We need to snooze.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could sleep in shifts?
Works for me.
Question mark?
I think you do have to tell the elk to go, though.
I told them we'll pay attention.
Wait, are we
to
going to keep moving, or are we just going to sleep here?
We'll
What
sleep
time is
and
it?
keep moving.
What about the caravan driver?
A face pokes in through the hole in the door. What are we doing now, guys?
I mean, we're going. You want to sleep first or second?
Wait, how long's your elk last?
24 hours.
Yeah, we need to keep moving all the way
Yeah,
Does
through.
it
we'll
last
keep
24
moving.
hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could just keep on going while we
Right.
take shifts and...
The only thing that cannot rest is the horse,
Hmm.
which will incur an exhaustion point, but that won't kill it.
I'll climb in the wagon.
Do we attach the horse then to the
Yeah.
wagon? So it keeps moving with us?
I don't.
Ah!
It's going off again in the wagon.
Where's the horse? What did you do with the horse?
I mean, it's right out there.
Steve,
Yeah.
does your horse follow, or do we need to tie it off?
It's probably going to wander off eventually.
Steve, that's not a well-trained horse, Steve.
Come on, we want to tie it up to the wagon.
Yeah.
But then the
Castle.
elk will have to move at its pace.
We can slow a little bit, right?
I'm okay with this. I'm not in any hurry.
Well, if we leave enough
whatsoever.
drag, it should be able to keep up.
And eventually it'll reach the end of it. It can keep up, right?
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
All right. Well, it's time then.
I don't mind going a little slower. I'm not in a hurry whatsoever.
Cass will help him, of course, with that again, because it's sleight of hand, isn't it?
They're pretty secure looking knot.
Okay.
Perhaps we should ask the elk to go a bit slower.
Can it? It has a pretty good gait, yes?
It's 60. Is it 60 around or a little more?
That's standard, I don't think it is. It might be 60.
50.
Yeah, you're right, because I was 50 when we played the high level game. So horses are 60 around.
If they're double. Moving at double.
Certain horses are war horses are 60 standard.
That's not a war
And
horse.
then,
No, yeah.
But then it's also hurt, kind of. I think it would be able to keep up with 50. I think that's the standard.
Yeah, if it moved its regular, then the horse should be able to do it. It just have to do full movement and, dash action. Essentially.
Cool. We can do that and get there before the elk disappears?
No.
No.
The elk's going to have to keep moving at full speed to...
Alright, Steve,
Yeah.
I don't think your horse is going to keep up.
What are you trying to say, Anna?
I'm saying...
I'm not leaving Sally.
If
that's what
we
you're
leave
suggesting.
it in the swamp,
It'll get eaten.
will die.
But we're also going to get stranded in the swamp.
Why?
Because I can only...
If we just stop and let the horse rest, it'll be able to pull the cart the rest of the way after the elk disappears. It just needs a breather, Anna.
This is a normal sized horse.
I don't think that's safe for us to
And
stop here.
A what? A 6x12 wagon?
Oh, feet-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Bigger. It would
Yeah, it'd
be
be-
about
Yeah.
almost 10 by 16.
Yeah. One horse ain't pulling this.
I'm not leaving Sally, Anna. An innocent horse. Its brother just died to those zombie gators, and now you want to abandon
You're
Sally.
correct.
Can we tie it to the cart?
Yeah, we just need to walk
It's
a little
not
slower.
gonna keep up, and then we're
We
gonna
should,
get...
we could keep it in the cart.
I mean,
Would it
can
fit?
we tie it to the side of the cart?
We're not doing that.
Well, then, if it'll fit in the cart, then let's pull it into the cart. It'll be uncomfortable as fuck, probably, but...
Let's put the horse in the cart, and we'll
That's
all
what
ride on
they're
top of the
saying.
cart.
You can all fit in the cart
Yeah.
with the horse.
It'd just be a
It
little
is big enough.
squished.
Big cart.
Yes, let's bring the horse in then.
Yeah, what the fuck,
Excellent.
why not?
I accept this.
Okay. And he opens the door and guides Sally in. You have a riding horse, just kind of...
Excellent. We will not abandon you, Sally.
It kind of snorts and
I feed
Shakes
another
its head a
good
little.
berry.
it eats it right out of your hand.
You guys made the right choice.
So long as she doesn't
I
kick
hate
me, I'm
this.
fine.
He shuts the door behind you and gets back to the front. And you're...
Do you want to sleep first or second?
Me?
Yeah.
I figured I'd just ride there and pass out when we got there.
Man, it's up to you.
Works for me.
Comes with the job. That's actually a normal part of it.
Well, we were offering to be nice.
You're
Some of us.
really nice.
Some of us.
fixing his wagon.
Yeah, well, you keep that horse calm. That's your job now.
Easily. I'm just Does it seem pretty calm?
Yeah.
Sally is a very good horse at a...
I regret to inform you that even the best horses freak out in trailers.
Or Sally's the calmest member of this party.
As you're there, as you're kind of discussing, Sally just leaves a nice pile of droppings in the corner.
There it is. Okay.
She ate a lot of fresh grass today. That's a nice drop.
God, I'm going... Does anyone have any qualms about me taking sleep first?
Nope, go for it.
Yeah.
None.
Should we get rid of the horse shit first? Or
I
are you
don't
okay
care
with the
what you
smell?
do.
I mean, mingling with the decay, you're getting a really interesting combination.
The horses probably did
I'm sure
an
at this
improvement
point
to the
it
air.
doesn't matter.
You imagine if it builds up enough that it might require Constitution saves.
Do you
Cass is just pulling up his scarf.
Do you guys want me to do something
And the
about
hood.
the smell?
Can you
Yes.
please?
I use Druidcraft to add the smell of skunk.
Oh my
To the-
god. That's quite a concoction.
the trifecta.
Maybe you should walk.
Why would I? If we're walking, we're moving slow anyway.
That's the
We're
point.
moving now, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll lay out her bedroll. Sack out.
Are you just laying across the bench?
I'll probably move if the horse is the horse at the front or the back.
I was gonna say the horse.
The back.
I figured the backup. I mean, unless you guys wanted to have it way up there. Then you are
Logically speaking, you put the heavier things
Yeah, horse
in
on
the
the
front.
back.
Given the size of the
It would have been awkward, I think, to
carrot,
do
the
that.
wagon, it will make little difference. But...
All right, that's cool. I'll just go to the opposite end. The horse is on.
Okay.
Good night, gentlemen.
I'm also gonna sleep. Or are we sleeping in 1x1 shifts?
Nah, go for it. You and me, Grandpa?
Worked for me, Thomas.
I kind of laid
Sounds
down
good.
and put my head on Sally like a pillow. Is she also laying down?
She can't really.
There's not room in there.
Not very comfortable for her to.
Hmm.
But she'll kind of just scoot a little closer.
Good night, guys. This has been a great day.
Thank you for the smell of the skunk.
I thought it would help. I love the smell of skunk. It smelled like someone had a skunk in here earlier, huh?
No, Jesus.
I'd prefer that smell over.
He is still smoking the pipe. He has not stopped.
Cass is gonna take his out and smoke as well, but his is tobacco, so
Yo, it's really good. Mix those two things together, gentlemen.
I'm good. Thank you, though. I assume you would share if I wanted it, but
Of
you know.
course.
We call it a spliff.
A spliff. May I have a pinch?
There you go. I'm going to teach you guys so much about
Cass
how
will
to
take out
enjoy
the
herb and
box.
mushrooms and recreational
He
plants.
dumps a little bit on top. Thank
Take it back.
you, Cassian.
No problem.
Hello, Rumblefic. It's me, Edda. I don't know
Rumblefic.
what I did. to
Rumblefic has
deserve
the
this.
best mushrooms. Let me tell you.
Wow.
All right. Your happy wagon continues.
Stench-ridden wagon
Cass
of
is gonna
death.
drink a little bit
This
too
one
as
is the
they're
mystery
going.
machine. Just
Full of skulls and a horse.
And if everyone in the wagon's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
oh
Sure.
my god.
Oh, I'm just gonna throw all the dice.
Oh, I didn't roll very well. Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
That's a 10.
I got 15.
18.
DC.
Ooh, 8.
DC is 11.
Oh, thank God.
So the two of you on watch, the
Right.
combination of being jostled about as you
I'm
finally
asleep. Is
head
that
off
give me
road.
disadvantage?
No, not for this.
Okay.
And the awful sense just filling the air. You both vomit.
No.
Can I get my head out the hole in the door first?
No. It
Oh,
just hits
crap.
you.
Does that
Oh, with the
wake us
alcohol
up?
too, because Cass was drinking a little bit.
Oh
Shit! Yeah.
Do we wake up?
No, it's probably not enough to wake you.
Do they know why they vomited?
Yeah, it's nausea.
Oh,
like
the smell.
smell.
Okay.
That like the bumping up and down, like
Mm.
those things combined,
Would the scarf help at all with that?
maybe like a +1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the one to help. Okay,
If I
scarf
pull
comes
my
down
head into
first,
my
yeah.
shell.
I mean, if you're like walking through it, it's one thing, but you're trapped with it.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Are there windows in this wagon?
They're like slats that.
Well, there's
arch-
holes
There's
in
a
it.
hole in it.
Yeah, the hole is the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah. Maybe just kind of open the doors for a little bit, let it air out.
Yeah, like the
Oh,
combination of like
Horse shit, guts, vomit.
yeah, just
Blood.
awful things, a toxic sludge
This
coming
poor,
out of
we
the
gotta
side.
pay this poor fuck. We can't not.
If I was this guy being hired for this job, I'd be mad as hell. Imagine being an Uber and this is what you're into now.
I'm gonna give him 50 gold of my own.
He's gonna buy a new fucking wagon.
He should, yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you
How nice was this wagon before we did this?
It was
to
nice. This was something like a low and noble might.
You described it as very nice.
We're the
in last-
Yeah.
We got like the Uber XL, like the luxury
Yeah.
one, and just fucked it over. We're the worst.
Oh god.
This continues. Your rest is not interrupted. Those who, if you want to switch off,
Yeah.
Your turn.
What?
Your turn.
What's that? Why are there more smells? What did you do?
Don't ask.
at this point, it's almost impossible to pick them apart.
Is it?
Their
It
nose
just
is like
smells
burning.
worse. What did you? I don't. Never mind.
I got a good title for the episode. Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Wow.
Corpse wagon.
Yep.
I'll crawl out the front and go, "Hey, Steve,
Hey,
you can sleep if you want to. I can control the elk."
okay. And he kind of just leans back and just sleeps in his seat.
Dope. I'll just sit up there with him then.
So was it we were while sleeping and you guys are we taking turns 2 and 2?
Yep.
So I'm awake now.
Mm-hmm.
Is there room for me to squeeze onto the front of the wagon?
You can sit on Steve's lap.
Don't sit on Steve's lap, please.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
What if he sits on mine?
he's asleep.
Can I baby carry him to the back of the wagon?
Not while it's moving.
And I don't want to sit back here by myself with these two sleeping guys in the puke and the shit in the guts.
Well,
and
but
the
I guess-
corpses. And
You know what, man? That's not my problem. You figure that out on your
oh
own.
god. Anna, can I ride on Thunder Host?
No.
Please.
No. No, this is a mess of your own making.
How is this my making? I didn't vomit. I didn't desecrate the dead zombies, Edda.
We were fine with dead zombies. You brought a horse, you added to it, and then as a result of all of that, including your meddling, then they threw up. So
No,
yes, you
no.
had a significant contribution in
No,
your
my-
situation.
No, my contribution was saving an innocent horse. The rest was all of you guys.
I don't care.
God, I'm sitting on his lap then, Edda. You
No!
made your choice.
No,
It's
you
either
are
this or I ride
not.
Thunderhooves.
He is asleep. Leave him alone.
Then I should let me ride Thunderhooves. They don't love me. Or you ride
Are they
Thunderhooves and
moving
I'll
while
sit
they're,
by the driver.
while they're having this conversation?
Ask permission. If he's fine with it, whatever.
Mr. Thunderhooves. Can I ride on your majestic back? But he'll look at you too with the, like 2 kids asking to stay the night.
It's not one kid and his annoying friend inviting himself over to spend the night. God, fuck it. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
It eases down so you can climb up it.
I'll hurry up and scurry up there.
It's very soft.
Wow, this is great, Etta. Thank you so much. Would you like a good berry?
off we go.
It gets up.
Yeah, I'll just sit up there and do like my room maintenance and things like that.
Okay. The time goes by. You do pass through. At this point, the ground is almost sludge-like in most places. You are able to find kind of just enough solid ground for your wagon to traverse the area as you're going through. But sure enough, at the by the end of this next rest period, you make your way to where the trees have been kind of cut away, and there's this there's these paths that lead toward a small, well, not small, but a kind of hill that has been dug into, and around it is this wooden palisade with gates that, in the kind of light coming in from above, as the be about midday at this point, you see dragonborn and kobolds and turtles and lizard folk all kind of around, mingling. Some are by these gates, some are in like little hut structures that are around the outside. And above the gate rests a kind of large skull that doesn't, it's big. It's not quite a dragon's shape, but it's the right size. Whatever this belonged to was very big. And the...
Is there any kind of check we can make to see what it was?
yeah, nature check would work.
Up and at him, gentlemen.
We're all awake at this point, right?
Yes.
That's actually an 18.
Yeah. You are aware that this is a incredibly large crocodile skull that would have belonged to a Dinosuchus.
Dinosuchus. That sounds horrible.
Suckiest of all dinos.
Alright.
But yeah, you have arrived. And the gate opens for you to come in as they spot the emblem on your wagon. You make your way inside. Not a lot of fanfare. Just kind of things eyeing you as you come in. You're approached as you kind of come into... Now that you're on the other side, you can see there's a number of structures. Most of them are like one story, a few 2 stories scattered here or there. That have been made of like swamp vegetation and like stone that's been gathered and mud bricks and whatever they could find. And then the hill seems to like descend, like there's a cave opening. And a kobold comes running up to your cart, and, like climbs up the side next to you. And you're the ones with gift?
We are.
Tunnel.
I'll look to where he's pointing. What is... what's...
Big cave opening. Very decorative. There's like bone things all around it.
That looks pleasant.
There's a couple of black dragons actually like near the entrance.
Like actual
Babies?
dragons?
Like they look smaller than ones you've seen. Actually, you saw some adolescent
Babies.
dragons while you were in the warren, so that you're aware that these are younger dragons.
Oh,
And they kind of gaze across the town. But they don't seem terrifically interested in anything. After a moment, one of them kind of just takes off and starts flying somewhere. But yeah, you go in the direction of that cave. As you're going down into this opening, there are kind of like great carvings in the side of the wall that depict these large black dragons, like in various terrifying and imposing shapes on the wall. And occasionally there are like little offering pits that you see, and like you'll see like a kobold like take some like change and just toss it down one, and it falls to some depth.
Now, these carvings, do they look like they would have been carved by a kobold?
So yeah, a lot of them might have been. It is decent craftsmanship.
I was gonna say, Xavier takes his time looking at these, almost like he's in an art museum.
Yeah, it's you gather that this is actually a display of like it's a dynasty, and this
It's almost
is
like you're telling a story.
right, and it's kind of going through the lineage of this particular flight of black dragons.
Okay.
And there's scenes with battles on them, and there are occasionally you'll see like little like offshoots that seem to living quarters for like some of the races that are here. And then you come into this kind of cavernous opening, and there are these holding pens scattered around it, and they're all filled with shiny things, gold and silver and copper. It's all been polished, and they random items just kind of sticking out. And at the heart of all of this is a black dragon that is the size probably of the hill above. That seems to be conversing with some attendants who are near it. And as this battered wagon descends into the chamber, it looks up.
Oh, we brought the whole wagon in?
Yeah, it's big enough. This hardly seems an offering worth my presence.
which Cass would like to get out at this point.
Yeah,
Once they're stopped.
it's also like it's a powerful voice too. It reverberates off the walls, and you see the servants kind of glance nervously back and forth over whether or not they're going to have to clean up a pool of acid in the middle of the room.
No worries, it's not the elk. We got something better, I promise.
We do indeed. Do you have a name that you prefer, Great Dragon?
And the kobold, you bite, pow, pow, pow,
Which
pow.
Cass is kind of doing it.
Trantor would already
bow.
be bowing, I would
Just hits the
imagine.
ground.
I am Sasahanahar, the Blight Queen, matron mother of the black dragon flight of the Dreadbog. You have come into my domain. What have you brought to earn my favor?
First thing that, if you allow me, my queen,
Proceed.
Cass will step forward. He'll pull out first the necromancy book that he had from the white that was killed, as well as the key, because it was locked. And then, in addition, the cloak. And then finally, he'll pull out the letter from Megorium and the skull.
It's all rather small,
Right,
relatively speaking.
right.
Her form begins to kind of twist, and she just like shrinks down until a woman stands before you in kind of a like, it's like a battle dress would be the way to say it, as it's made of like clanking like scale plate. But she has like very like black flesh with like these white lines that kind of go throughout it and have these very draconic type curvatures to them. And she has this. Her eyes are not normally colored at all. They are these kind of piercing green. They have an iris and everything, but they are not shaped quite correctly to be any humanoid you've met. And she approaches you, and as she does, you almost like hear the ground like hissing at her footsteps. And then she extends her hand.
Cass will offer them all, which the letter being on top underneath the skull.
Yeah, she's in this form. She still stands about 7.5 feet tall. So she just in her outstretched hand balances everything, and then it begins to examine. So skull, book,
Skull, letter, book, cloak underneath there, with
Okay.
the key, of course, next to on top of the letter, so that she can see it goes together. Which I don't think you guys knew Cass
No,
had
probably
that,
not.
because he did sleight of hand that one.
Yeah, she looks at the skull and just kind of curiously eyes it for a moment and looks back at you.
The letter should explain more.
And
Likely.
she sets down the other things and then holds the letter up while looking. And you see her kind of reading it. She looks at the skull and then reads some more. This tribute is satisfactory. The rest I will take as a token of your goodwill.
Absolutely, my queen.
You are permitted to traverse the village as honored guests. You may stay until the next sun rises, and you may have your pick of anything you see, not in my horde. And you see kobold messengers scurrying away to let townspeople know that you're supposed to, like, if you ask for shit, they're supposed to give it to you. So. Is there anything else?
I do have one question, Queen. Is there a Blight King?
Just want to insight that question.
Full of acid!
What is your motivation behind the question?
Romantic interest?
Oh my god!
He's asking if she's single, basically. Like, does she have...
Cranthor's eyes just go wide in your direction, like...
Sir,
This looks like a very attractive, powerful
Makes
dragon
me
queen.
sick.
lady.
No, there definitely is, but she could instantly kill all of us.
That's part of the...
Old mortal,
scared.
but you have yet to approve such promise of your blood to lay with mine. Come back when you have
that's fair.
something accomplished.
I want to keep you to that.
I'll be here.
Hopefully. I'm looking forward to this. And what would impress you?
Lay low the lands of men. Break the tides of the dead.
Go on.
Bring the moon back to one piece.
Damn!
Any of these would suffice.
I'll work on that. And we'll see how it goes. But if you ever get bored or lonely, sing your Dawn Blossom. You know, if you ever want to slum it one day, I'm your guy. You know, you need a good confidence boost, and you don't want to try real hard.
She approaches you, and with one of her elongated, like claw-like nails, just puts it right in your chest. There's kind of a sizzle, and you feel like an acidic burn on you. Stop talking. And then she returns back over to her horde.
He kind of like rubs it, not in a, like that was like, ooh, that's power there. That's, like he's even more into her now.
For clarification, Cass knew that he was supposed to get something back, yes?
Yes.
So, he would... Milady, if I may.
Yes.
I do believe the letter mentions that there is an item that I'm to take back with me.
You will retrieve it or receive it before you leave.
Fantastic. Thank you, milady.
Enough. I have other things to attend to.
Cass will nod and walk back.
And she begins to enlarge back into her full dragon form. Her attendants pick up the last of what was on the ground and come rushing over to figure out where in the hoard they should put it.
Did that leave a little scar on me? Like,
There's a bit of like
you ever watch
melted flesh.
You ever watch Fight Club?
Yeah.
Where they do the hand?
Oh, it wouldn't be that different from that, I guess.
Yeah, I think that is acid. They
Yeah.
Their hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, be similar.
Okay. Excellent.
I got
Has
this
my
from a
elk-
dragon.
Is my elk
Yes.
still intact?
It is. Oh, it vanished, or it.
Steve, I don't know if we're I guess get Sally out.
Whoa. They better not eat Sally.
Well, I'm praying
She's
because
gonna
we don't
pull-
have a way to get the wagon out otherwise.
And we need another horse.
We do need another. Maybe we'll find one up there. We need to go.
Yes, we need to leave.
We need
Wait,
to
I
go.
thought she said we have till sunrise tomorrow.
Right,
well,
but
we
to
need
get out
to
of our hoard.
go.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought we were
which-
leaving out of her cave.
We need.
Yeah,
get
we'd
out
pull
of
the horse
cave.
out to get out of the cave.
Yeah. Yeah, he's working quickly to rearrange all of the harnesses and things he had to mess with for the elk back down to get it around Sally, and
Are we
Cass
just
will help
awkwardly
him too
sitting
if
at
he
her?
needs to slide a hand on that.
that would be good.
Are we just awkwardly sitting at her
I
cave?
think we're all probably helping try.
Yeah, you're all like scrambling, and she seems kind of annoyed. Like every now and again, you'll see like her glance go your way, and be like, "Why are they still here?"
I'm sorry,
And
Queen. I'll speed this whole process up, and I'll turn into a second horse to help pull. You guys have not seen me turn into an animal.
Would have been more fitting if he turned into an ass.
Oh, would you rather see that? I think. Damn it. It's just a mule.
You have no idea how spot on you are, my lady.
And you are with you and Sally together. You're able to get this thing out of there.
What's left of it? Oh, did we give her the bones too?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's for trade in the actual village. Cass will breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh, once we're out of there?
Yeah.
She was an ancient black dragon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a lot of those in the world.
No, there aren't.
Cass,
Huh?
I'm scared.
Guys, that could not have went better. Great job in there.
Guys, Mr. Dawn Blossom.
You
Yes.
are insane.
I know she's hot, but damn, son, you have a death wish.
How often do you meet 7'5" powerful women at a... Oh my gosh.
Just
She
go.
could have eaten you in a second.
Oh,
She
and
could
I
have
would let
melted
her.
you in less than that.
Just go to the right brothel, my friend. You can find them.
No brothel's gonna have a woman like that, Cass.
Someone
they
that
will
eats
have,
you when they
That's a
die?
destroyer of worlds in
well,
there.
you will
Ooh.
have at least a 7.5-foot Goliath lady.
But
quite interesting.
But do they drip acid from the fingers?
I'm sure they can figure it out.
Wax?
You see, the acid thing turns me on. I can do that.
I'm leaving. I take it back. You are no longer welcome.
He shows he has acid claws. Whatever he. It could be fun.
I've not
No.
tried it. Again, wax, yes. Acid, no.
Wax? Really?
Wax.
Why though?
A little bit of pain is fun.
It is pretty fun.
Jesus H. Christ.
I can agree with that.
Normally, I'm not like this, but that's my type. That's my weakness there.
Apologies, Ed. This is not for your ears, I think.
I mean, I've heard worse. I just didn't want to know it about you.
What's your
guys.
type, Edda? If it's not 7'5" dragon ladies.
I didn't say it wasn't, but I didn't.
Oh.
I'm also not stupid.
Well, intelligence has never been my strong suit. The
Yeah.
heart wants the heart ones.
I don't think it's your heart, bud.
No, it's the heart.
Have to agree with that on that one.
I was talking about the sex. That's a lady that will protect you.
Take
Oh.
Sounds more like a lady
Really?
that'll keep you.
Oh, even better.
Oh my
That's.
god.
You wish to be her pet.
Oh God! I love when you talk like that.
Why?
This guy gets me. This.
No, I'm learning a lot
not
here.
certain that I do.
That's a once in a lifetime woman right there, Crantor.
True, once in a lifetime because she kills you right after.
Yep.
I would gladly give her my virginity.
Wait. All right. Well,
As you're moving
Hey,
through
Cass
the
is an
town,
expert if you need help.
Steve
I am actually, by the way.
hops off next to a stable, and a few moments later, he comes out with two like big lizard things.
Oh, nice.
Damn, Steve.
They got my mounts.
Awesome.
What are we doing with Sally?
Well, she's staying in the wagon.
Aw, good for her.
I think these mounts will be better suited to the terrain.
Yeah, I might replace the wheels with sleds too.
That
Makes
is a
sense.
fine
Some tracks
idea.
going on.
It would work well with snow as well.
Well, we're allowed to have whatever we want, so I'm gonna get to fixing my cart. You guys have fun. We're leaving tomorrow.
Yes.
Sunrise, if not sooner.
I'll definitely be with my wagon, and you won't be able to miss it. It's the only thing not made out of sticks and mud.
Maybe don't ask these people to fix it.
Well, I think he's looking to
I mean, the
get
cave was
supplies.
nice. Surely someone here.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean these people?
I'm just looking at the construction of their houses.
It's a hole in a wagon at a. Even I could fix that. I think. Maybe.
I'm gonna get this
Kind
work
of,
done. You
sure.
guys have a good old time.
As he leaves, Crantor
There's probably.
hands him a bag of gold.
You're
How much?
probably right.
40.
Very kind of you, Toto. Thank you.
This was a
You can't even
bit
call him by his name. He just
more
gave you a
than-
bag of gold. Come on, Cranthor is his name.
Crantor.
There you go.
My apologies.
God, that was mean. You're probably right. There are probably wagon rides in this town. Do you need any more? I'm having a bad day.
Depending on how much I get out of this place, might be okay.
Might be. Well, come find me if you need more.
I assume you're coming back to me, so
Yeah. I mean, today, if we're not back to you and you are in need of funding, come find me.
got it. We'll do.
So is your business done with the dragon cast?
Just about.
What are we waiting on? She said she was giving you an item.
Yes.
When?
Morning before we left.
Do you know what it is?
Haven't got a clue.
What are you doing with that item?
Handing it off to my employer to finish up a contract. Almost done.
You guys work a lot.
We do.
I try not to work at all.
We noticed.
Still gonna hold you to the shrooms though. I'm definitely interested in that.
That's actually how I got lost
As
in the
am
swamp.
I.
Oh. Again, please babysit. Make sure that we don't get lost somewhere.
My last babysitter abandoned me.
Please don't do that.
You know what? Can I just, as your babysitter, forbid the use of hallucinogenic substances in this town?
Well, in this town, yes. I'm not.
Well,
gonna
yeah,
do
I'm
that.
not the shrooms. I just ate the last of them. That's how I got lost like 3 days ago. Then you guys found me when I woke up.
Oh.
Well, first those kobolds did. My last babysitter was like, I don't know, I'd only been with him a few days. He was this purple fur bog, real fucking nuts.
What?
But-
What? Did he have a name?
Started with an F. I didn't really pay that
Oh
much
my
attention.
God.
But he was on his way to Bosch's bounty. He's supposed to watch me while I did shrooms, and then he fucked off.
Was it? I don't want to ask.
Had to be.
I imagine
Is
so.
his name Finnegan?
That does sound right.
Tall guy,
Mm-hmm.
kind of uptight on certain things.
I was gonna say, I did not get that impression.
It's very specific
But
things.
mostly we just did psychedelic drugs together.
Does sound
Usually
like
drinks a
So-
good bit too.
He did like to drink.
Yeah, purple sash with him. Did he have this odd obsession with calling himself Purple Flame? Did that
No.
come up? No?
I think we're talking about two different people.
I don't think we are at all. I think he was very normal when we first met him too.
No, he's gone.
Oh, I'm sure he's doing just fine. It's nice to know he's alive. Anyway.
Indeed.
I will note that anything you want from the player's handbook that is less than 50 gold, you can have. With a limit on there being no more than 10 items before you'll kind of
Exhaust our
Overdue.
favor.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're just loading the cart up with the shit from the town.
Grantor
Speaking
would
of-
like to ask for an item. I'm looking up now to see how much it costs. I don't think it's more than 50.
I say it is guaranteed they will give it to you.
Okay.
Are there any non-basic item things people want to go after?
Does that include wondrous items under 50 gold?
No, because magic is not something they can guarantee they've enchanted.
Oh, right, okay.
But they're also not in the player's handbook. So
Oh, the non.
no,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
those are all DMG.
There's some funny stuff on there.
Yeah.
I love the cloak of billowing. That shit. Yeah.
It's a great cloak.
It doesn't require attunement, does it? I doubt
I
it.
can't remember.
I don't know. I feel like even if it said so, you could hand wave that.
I'll look it up.
No one's overpowered because they're stacking.
Yeah, I think.
There's a cloak of many fashions as well. Let's see what that
Giving
is.
Lawrence that was, I felt like the most perfect D&D
Oh, it's
character
hilarious.
Oh,
to
yeah.
have a cloak of billowing on
Just be this much more pretentious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But yeah, is there any other things people want to do before resting?
I would want to ask. Actually, I do believe it's under or 50 gold exactly. Poisoner's Kit.
I can
Would they
check
have
for
that?
you.
Yeah, they can grab it for you.
Cool. I was gonna say, so long as it's under 50, that's what Cass would be looking for.
It's exactly 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's exactly.
Yeah, they'd be willing to do that.
Cool. Woo!
And Cranthor got a portable ram,
Nice.
just in case we have to make our way through any locked doors.
That's
I always think of Razek.
No, yeah.
That's so sad. No.
I like to think it's cast iron and it's got like a draconic head on the bashing end.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now this one will have a probably like a dragonborn shaped.
Nice.
That'd be neat.
Looking similar to the individual who crafted it.
Do we see any lizard folk here?
Lizard folk? Yeah,
Okay.
they're about.
Always wanted to play one of those. They can make like gear out of bones. It's crazy. Not good against stuff that has resistance, but it'd still be neat, I think.
Hmm. So anything else before we go to tomorrow?
Nope, I think just Cass will set up their tent.
I was gonna say, what do
Assuming
they
there's a
have for
spot.
accommodate? Do they have an inn?
They have like public housing that people can sleep in.
Where you guys sleeping at?
I'd assumed in our tent, but if they have an inn of the sort, then
As long as it is not that wagon, I do not wish to sleep in there again.
no, that was a bad night.
You do actually also spot a few Yonti.
Hmm.
They seem to mostly stick to themselves.
But Cass would go about setting up the tent if there's not really a
an inn.
yeah,
Yeah,
because I imagine there's a
Yeah.
spot they could do that.
yeah, no one's going to stop you from just pitching a tent as long as it's not like the middle of the street.
Cool.
I would hope.
I hope.
Yeah, so you can choose to sleep out in a tent if you want. I say the public area they have does have beds and things, but if you would rather,
You guys sure you don't want to sleep in the public area? Get to know the locals.
Okay.
I am.
I'm just gonna go find Steve and pitch a tent.
You want to go pitch a tent with Steve, huh?
No, I'm gonna go pitch a tent with Cass, but
Oh. What are you doing with Steve?
I'm gonna go find Steve.
Can I sleep in your guys' tent?
No.
It is a 2-person tent.
We get cozy.
No.
He looks like it's a maybe.
No, more so we have a second tent that we could then put up.
Yeah, I think so.
You can run one tent, right?
Yeah.
He can use mine or he can use yours and run ones if you
Okay.
prefer. Either or.
Okay. We can
I'm going to
spot you.
public housing.
Oh, okay.
you do spot more turtles as well, Granthor.
How many?
Ooh, I'd say throughout the town that you've seen so far, a couple dozen maybe. They're not the most common, but they don't seem to be that rare. Some of them have kind of trinkets and things that other tribes might carry. Although a number of them just don't have any markings at all.
Aww.
Would that be odd or?
Not if they're taken at a really young age. It seems like there's maybe an effort to stop them from attaching to the tribe that they came from.
Granthor, would you like to go sleep at the public housing with me? Maybe meet some of these fine turtles.
Sure.
Those two wanted some privacy, I think. If you know what I'm saying. They did not want me in that tent, Granthor. I was picking up a little
I do
Something.
not believe that
a
was
little
the
chemistry
reason.
between those two.
Wow.
Not that I know of.
Is that a Cass's 7.5 foot tall dragon lady? I saw her
Fucking
when she was
God.
tall.
I would not know.
I'm gonna stop traveling. I'm gonna retire early and go find. I'm gonna go back to the tavern with the cool orc.
So is it like a, what is the public? Is it just like a big building where people go to sleep, or is it like?
Yeah. So it's like kind of a 2-story almost longhouse type structure.
Oh, okay.
With like wood stairs that go up to the second floor and come down in a few places. And there's just like little like living areas. There's like shared kitchens and things where food is being made. There's the denizens here are, some of them are resting, some of them are going about. A few of them look like they've kind of claimed areas for themselves and have like put
Okay.
little personal effects there. Others are pretty devoid of any sort of clutter, and they look like they're used as intended. People just come and go.
Okay. Are there any non-Wiz scale races?
There are a few. They don't look like they're maybe from here, but occasionally there are some humans.
Okay.
There are maybe an elf or two. Definitely none of them appear to be natives, but
Okay. Cool.
it is a destination people would stop at.
Excellent. I'm glad we came in here. I think we should probably stop, but.
There is some music too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll explore this more on the next. I feel like it's getting.
Yep.
Seriously, wake up and like.
Yep.
But I'm very
I
curious about
only
this.
be at work till like noon.
Wait,
but
what?
I've been awake a long time.
Oh, you've been up since.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do want to explore this community hovel before we.
Okay.
Or not hovel.
Is there a name of this settlement?
There is.
Me and Crane's order about to make some
Me and you are
friends.
probably gonna end up talking, so I guess I won't roll for cuddles yet.
I'd assume so. Yeah.
You are at the Blight Warren.
I
The
really wanna-
Blight
Is
Warren.
that the name of the town?
Can do it next time.
Kind
that
of
the
the
building?
hill, but the town's built around it. It's just known as
Pre-roll
I
it.
don't want to
Okay.
the Blight Warren.
Okay.
But yes, you all start to settle in. You can stop there.
Excellent.
So you said it was the Blight what?
The Blight Warren.
Warren.
Yes.